I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 16 of Kick or Keep. Today, we brought together a great panel of people that will be going head-to-head in an elimination-style debate show where you, the audience, gets to decide who we kick and who we keep. The rules of the show are very simple. We'll throw out a question. You'll have about 25 minutes to answer, to debate, to go back and forth. Once the timer hits 0, a poll will be put in chat. The contestant with the highest amount of votes gets to decide who we kick and who we keep between the two lowest voted contestants. Now, if the hosts tell you stop talking over each other, please listen to us, okay? Or else we're gonna fucking mute you. Other than that, it's pretty simple. There's nothing else. At the end of the show, there can only be one winner, and that person, ladies and gentlemen, gets a fat host and $500. Not from me. That's about it. Any questions?
$500.
Is there
Yes.
We need that
is there
red
second
button.
place, or is it just
Yeah,
all?
no,
or nothing?
we don't do loser brackets. We don't know. It's only first.
What
It's
the
only
fuck?
first.
Uber, you
Yeah,
know, like,
second place gets nothing. Yeah, and
Real.
no shot. Okay, contestants. Any questions? Does anybody have anything to ask before we start?
No, nigga, hurry up.
Just nigga, who the f are you to come at the mic and tell me what to do? Ugly ass motherfucker. Okay, wait, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm
Nigga,
trying
take
to
off
not
the
curse as
mask.
much.
Take off the mask.
Listen, if I look like you, I'll put on 2 masks, buddy. But listen, I'm not
Wow.
here to give advice. Anyways, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, kick.com/Carantos. Joining me is my co-host, Destiny. Say hi.
Hello.
Okay, great. Okay, let's start with the first. Wait. Before we start, I want to give you guys the chance to propose a topic. If there's something that you really want to talk about, right? If there's something that you really want to get off your chest, you fucking say it now.
Let's talk about
So do any of
Smash
you have a
Brothers for
topic
the
that you want
Nintendo
to?
Switch?
We're not doing that.
not
Let's
me,
go,
not
Sky.
me looking at
Let's
Wood
go,
Babe,
Sky.
bro. Like,
What?
what? No, my bad. I can't stop.
I have one
Okay.
thing. I do have one thing.
Go ahead.
Look, I asked Somnian to be on the show today because Sky was coming on, and the real reason for doing that is because I felt like Sky deserves like my honesty. So, look, here's the thing. I'm not gonna come on here to try to cancel you or to try to bring up your past or anything like that. On the contrary, I'm actually here to bring up the present and to sort of like come clean to you with how I've been to you for years. And because here's the thing, if we're gonna share a public space together, you got to be yourself, right? And I think you're in a unique situation that's a little bit different from everyone else here on the show, in the sense that everyone else here has consistently been putting themselves out there, whereas you've been away from that for a long time. And I feel like if we're gonna be on a live show together, I mean, you just got to be yourself. If you're gonna put yourself out there, if you keep putting yourself out there, eventually world's perception catches up to the person you really are at the end of the day, right? So I can't be on that fake shit. And I gotta be honest with you, like for years, I just like stayed in your DMs and stayed like friends with you just so I could like help you spiral out of control into the worst version of yourself, and like basically just be the devil on your shoulder just to like speak to your delusions and like just help you become the worst version of yourself, right? And I kind of wanted to get that off my chest, be honest with you and say, we're not mates, we're not friends, and I don't like you. And just to get that out the way and just be honest with you, because honestly, that's the only way I could do this show if you're going to be on the show. I just wanted to say that and get out the way. That's it.
Nigga, I don't care. I don't know. Like, that's weird.
What
Like,
was the point of that?
Yeah, it's like-
oh my
that
god.
was the hold on. That was the weirdest shit. Like, okay, you're saying that like you're important. Like, I don't know. I was the devil on your shoulder, nigga. Write a
Have
screenplay.
concrete examples if you
Like,
really
like
want them.
put that somewhere else. Like,
I'm
I don't
so
know. Like,
confused.
that was so okay, cool. Like, what do you want from? You want me to? There you go. Cool.
I just
Like,
wanted to
can
say
we
that.
move
That's
on
it.
to the show?
Yeah, let's move on.
Like,
Let's do it.
I can respect it, I guess.
I guess. Like,
Good segment, Q.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck was that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that could have been resolved with like a DM or two.
Let's
But
talk about our
Uber-
childhood trauma. That could be topic number one.
the DMs are very
Yeah,
different from that, by the way. Like,
Oh,
But-
okay.
Sure.
Okay. Top.
but yeah, no, get your clout. It's cool.
It ain't,
Top row.
it ain't about cloud with these
Guys,
guys.
let's get done with the intros, then we could get back to whatever's going on.
No,
right?
I'm ready for the show.
All right, there we go. Top row to the right of Lil Steve. Diagonal to me. Repeat contestant. Pretty sure multiple time finalist. Proud favorite till the finals. The one and only. Vegan Gains. Thank you for coming on. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I'm Vegan Gains. I'm a mostly fitness YouTuber, but I also cover a lot of political topics. I pretty much talk about just about everything, pop culture, politics, veganism, fitness, and you can find me on both YouTube and Instagram.
Thank you for coming on. To the right of Vegan. First time contestant. Coder. Generic white looking man. Nick W. White. Please introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? I'm Nick White. I teach coding on YouTube, and I do IRL streaming on Kick.
There we go. Thank you for coming on. To the right of me and below Vegan Gains, we have the great Sky Williams.
Shit.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Forgive me for my voice last night. Not a good day. I'm Sky. I used to be a league YouTuber. Now I just write for other people and edit some stuff. And now I'm just here.
All right. There we go. Thank you for the intro. To the right of Sky and below Nicholas White. Smash YouTuber. Nice hair.
Oh, you were
Suspect
hating
beard.
earlier though, huh, nigga? You were
Can I
hating
not
earlier.
give you a yeah, but I
No,
can't
go
give a
ahead.
compliment.
No,
Goddamn,
go
bro. Can I
ahead,
not
my
give you
fans-
Technicals, you black bitch.
we have technicals over here, ladies and gentlemen. Would you like to introduce yourself after that?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? I do a lot of investigations into the controversies in the Smash community. I've done the Nairo, Sky, Zero cases, and I'm also the voice of the robot on CoffeeZilla. So, fun fact.
Wait, really? Holy
Oh,
shit!
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's my
okay.
favorite character from CoffeeZilla. Oh my god. I
you
feel
can
like I
find
mean
me
like
on
the
Twitter and
VA
YouTube.
from SpongeBob right now. That's awesome. Sorry, find you where?
On Twitter and YouTube.
Wow.
Technicals.
Damn.
Okay. That was a nice fact, actually. Okay, thank you for coming on. Below me and diagonal to Sky,
Yep.
we have the real life Uptown Lupo. Introduce yourself.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Uptown Lupo. I'm back. All the haters, when I said I'm coming back, I'm here now, and I'm in your screen, in your ears, and I'm in your mind.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful.
What an
Beautiful.
intro.
I thought
Yeah.
he was gonna say in your ass. I was looking forward to it.
Yeah, but I'm gay, clearly. Okay. To the right of Lupo and below Sky, the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, Uber Danger. Go ahead.
My name's Sean. I make videos about video games and stuff.
Nice one.
Love it.
Last but definitely not least, we got Wood, we got Babe. Wood Babe, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. It took a lot of effort coming up with that. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi guys, I'm Lizzie. You guys know me by Wood Baby. I do woodworking and OnlyFans and fitness. So this is my first time on here, so like be nice. But it's my first time here. So thank you.
Thank you for coming on. Okay, with the intros being done, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the first question. First of all, before we get into the first question, how many of you guys are familiar with the Sniper Wolf situation on YouTube?
It's fucking everywhere. So yeah,
I,
pretty
it's
acquainted.
vaguely, like not super. not a
Okay,
lot.
for those of you that don't have that much of an idea of what was going on, Sniper Wolf visited this popular YouTuber's house and pretty much doxed him on her Instagram to like 5 million plus people. And then YouTube took a week to take action against her. But, while they took action against her, they also said that both sides were in the wrong. So my questions to you are, what are your thoughts on the Sniper Wolf Jack's film situation? And also, more importantly, what are your thoughts on YouTube's response? Technicals, let's start with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the both sides thing was bullshit. Everyone could tell that was bullshit because Sniper Wolf, she went to his house and then fucking recorded it, and Jack's Films on his end, he was just parodying her content and actually crediting the content creators that she was making all the money from reacting to. So when they say that both sides are in the wrong, they're saying that her essentially doxing his house is on the same level as like satire or parody on YouTube, which is just fucking stupid. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone's fucking talking about that shit.
To add a little bit of information to what you just said, apparently Jack's Film spent an entire year, like literally every day, uploading the same type of videos that she did. Couldn't that
Yeah.
constitute harassment?
I mean, I thought that too when I looked at his channel because we saw what happened with Leafy having fucking Pokimane in all the thumbnails, always putting her in the title and shit. And I was like, is this considered like harassment or whatever? Yeah, I mean that's a fair argument, but I think his criticisms weren't really about her appearance or anything. It was more about the content she was making and stealing from other creators. So I think that's what people had an issue with. And then she was joking immediately after he started complaining about the doxing of his house. And then immediately after she loses like some monetization on her channel, then she posts her fucking apology. So it was obvious that she only did that in some kind of like agreement with YouTube as a way to move forward without any kind of like severe punishment.
Yeah, YouTube was simping hard for Sniper Wolf. Jack's Film did nothing wrong. He did not break terms of service. If he did something wrong, why isn't he punished? Why doesn't he have a strike on any of his channels? Why isn't monetization disabled? They just plain and simple don't like the content he made. That doesn't mean he did anything wrong. So the content he was making was fair use. It was in the interest of reasonable criticism. And Sniper Wolf is definitely a creator who deserves to be criticized. So YouTube claiming that Jack's Film was also in the wrong is absolutely ridiculous, especially since he's a victim in this scenario.
Yeah, can I also just speak to the fact that like YouTube's demonetization is such a gray area and they just enforce it however they want. Like if YouTube really demonetized you, it's not how they did it to Sniper Wolf. Last time I was demonetized, every single video on all my channel, all of them, 0 ads, no nothing. No one else, no copyright claims. They weren't getting ads either.
Did they do it on separate channels too when they demonetized you?
I only have one channel.
You only have one channel? Okay, because some people are pointing out that she's like re-uploading shit on a new channel that's actually monetized.
I just got demonetized yesterday. Like I literally just lost my partnership with YouTube, and they say in the email like you can't make other accounts. So if you get departnered and make other accounts, like that's like an offensive act. Like you're not supposed to do that.
I'm just so glad Jack's Films is safe. You know,
well, yeah, I mean,
I'm so glad. I mean, she could have done anything.
All right, we got the fucking.
Have you met? I mean, whoa, Devil's Advocate. I'm so happy he's safe. I mean, who knows what could have happened?
Yeah. Okay.
No, I mean, like, someone should have went to his house and killed him.
She showed his house to like her 5 million.
He could have died.
Like, of course, something could arise.
Something. You're right. I'm glad.
How did she get the address?
Are you like?
She said.
Well, she had to Google his public business address, but that's inexcusable. She, typed Jack's Films LLC into Google, which should be illegal itself.
But
it's a public business address in California. Yeah. But you're right; it should be illegal to Google a public business address. I agree.
Are you like?
He's doing a fucking thing. He's doing.
Yeah, I don't understand your.
Yeah. I'm saying I'm so glad that he's safe because anything could have happened.
Wait, so was it to his house or public business?
Well, what about the film? Yeah, he's
about it.
What are you talking about, guys? Are you not taking this seriously?
Everyone could have gone to his OnlyFans
and killed his entire family.
Yeah. So here's the thing:
We've seen this before, right?
If I were to show up to somebody's house and do this, I think people would have the assumption that I'm there to kill them or fuck them up or something. With Sniper Wolf, the danger is her fan base.
Wait, why would they think you're there to kill them?
It
only takes one person out of like 5 million, so it's like the odds.
You're right. The odds are really good. I think he's gonna die within the month.
Okay, that's not the.
No, you're telling me the odds are really good, right?
By the way, that's not the only concern. Like the amount of harassment that can be sent somebody's way just by knowing.
How much harassment was he sent so far?
No, but it doesn't. Well, it doesn't just like.
And that's not the problem. The problem is that it was done. Not the problem isn't just the damages. You don't have to have damages for something to be wrong.
Right.
Like I could shoot at you with a machine gun. Well, if none of the
basically the
bullets
same.
hit, oh well, none of the bullets hit. What are you being a baby for? Like, who cares about
Well,
whether or not I shot
I would
at you?
say
None of the
a
bullets
machine
hit.
gun is built to cause harm. Taking a photo of a house
That was
without
done in the
any
interest of harm.
telling me
Why do they
address
have laws
attached to
No,
it.
no, no,
advertising to like
Are
that
you?
then?
You're telling
This
me
is-
the intent wasn't to cause harm by releasing the address? Why else
What
would they do it?
what type of harm?
Why else would
Physical?
you dox
Why
somebody
would
if
she
the
post
intent
it? Why would
to
she
cause
post
harm?
it to her Instagram
Dude,
story
Sniper
instead of
Wolf
DMing
have
him
a
about
fucking
it?
OnlyFans or something?
You know
Why are
what, you guys-
singing for
No,
it?
no,
You're right,
that's what
you're
I'm
right.
saying. Are you like a
No, you
tier
guys are
3
right.
sub? Like
I'm
that's
You're
so
telling me
glad
a
he's
guy
dick riding
with
is
100
insane.
million subs doxed me and
Oh my
said this is where
God.
she lives. That would be okay.
She
You're
might have
telling me
had
it's
one of her
cause harm.
followers. One of her followers might have a rocket launcher. Did you ever think about that?
Just because you make it a fucking
Hold on, wait, wait, wait,
hyperbole
wait,
doesn't,
wait.
like,
I'm sorry, hold on.
you're
Just wait,
doing
wait, wait,
is
wait, wait,
making
wait, wait. Hold on, wait, 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 wait,
hypotheticals.
wait, wait,
What
wait,
you're
wait, wait,
doing
wait.
is
Hey, hey, hey,
hypotheticals.
hey.
I could
Wasn't
do
there
the same thing.
wasn't there literally some like cutesy little YouTube girl who was like fucking 20 years old that got assassinated by some crazy fan like 5 years ago?
That's what I'm saying. I've had stalkers.
Yeah.
I've had to move because of
Okay.
stalkers. You release
And
my
how
address,
did
and one
how
person
did
could be a threat.
they didn't release
This
she
nigga
didn't
need a
release his
paycheck
address.
so bad. I
bro,
swear
what
Hold
I'm
on.
to God.
saying.
Whoa. Yes, if she released his address, she might have a point, but she didn't.
There's easier ways to geolocate through Instagram.
Right, going
There's
on
actually
Google
an
and searching
aspect
for
on the
Jack's
app.
Films LLC.
No, there's actually a function on the app that uses geolocation. That's how a lot of Russian targets in Ukraine are actually being found, because idiot Russian soldiers are posting to their Instagram and then using the geolocation feature on Instagram. People are
Right.
finding where those locations are and bombing them.
Those
the
people have
idea
a
that just
public
because
business address in the state of
the
California, which can
idea-
be Googled by any individual.
So,
just gotta know, are you
well,
a
she
mod?
didn't do that. She uploaded a photo of his front door.
That's how she found his
So that's
address.
Not the same. So
How do you
well,
think she
that
found his
doesn't mean you
address?
can
She
upload
Googled
a photo of somebody's
Jack's.
front door.
Well, it's not the same as delivering harm onto them to take a picture of their house. Now, she
that's-
said
no,
How can,
that's-
how can you
always
say
the
that?
intent.
That's
That
exactly what.
is clearly done in
That's
the interest of
that's
Yeah.
literally what
all
she did.
arguments you guys are making is something could have happened. Give me an example
yes,
of
hold
an
on.
incident.
Yes.
Hold on,
Wait,
and give
And
me an.
if I aim
No,
a
no,
gun at
no.
you
Hold
and
on.
pull the trigger, something could happen.
Yes,
Just
just
because
like
the
a gun.
bullets don't
It's the same
land,
thing as a
that
gun.
Doesn't mean it's right to shoot a gun.
Same
at
thing
somebody.
as shooting a rocket launcher. I got it. Now, give me an example of a creator where somebody posted a picture of their house with no identifying information, no address, no house number, and somebody went to their house.
There was a house number.
Okay,
Yeah.
a house
How
number.
are we
Fine.
supposed to
Give me an
have all these
example of a creator where a house number, because every house has a number. The
How are we supposed
house
to have these
number
receipts?
was posted,
It was
and that
a
resulted.
video of his house from like
Yeah.
way back. It's
Look,
not
Can I
all
ask
I'm-
my
all-
question?
of the
Can
door.
I ask my question?
You're changing the
Buddy,
scenario.
you don't even know what the fuck happened, so why are you even?
I know
Yeah,
exactly
Go
what
sim for
happened.
You're being a
fucking-
devil's
go sim
advocate
for
just
Sniper
to
Wolf
be a
somewhere
fucking
else.
loser.
Sniper Wolf is
Well, hold
dead.
on,
Go
wait,
for
the
Jack's
answer-
Films
wait,
DMs
hey.
right now.
Jack's Films isn't gonna fuck you, guys.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
how many
Go to the-
streamers
go to
and
fucking
YouTubers have
No,
been
no,
like,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
how
no,
many
no,
streamers and
do this
YouTubers have been like
No,
swatted
this
and
is
shit?
the
Is this
plan.
not like
This is the plan. He
They
was
were
told to do
swatted
this.
with their address.
He was
Destiny.
told to do this, bro.
The address.
I know it.
Okay, wait, hold on. Vito, what's your argument? Your argument is that she didn't put the exact address in her fucking
Yes.
Instagram video?
Yes.
That's retarded.
Okay.
It's not retarded. How?
That's
What do you?
absolutely
What can I? Okay, I'm gonna send you a picture of a house. Figure out where the person is and tell me why you want to kill them.
Yeah, so if you have the house number and you know what state or what county or
How did you get
what
that from a
city-
picture of a house?
Well, you may know where Sniper Wolf lives. She may have said what city.
Did she
she
say
lives
I
in, and
live near Jack's Films?
She did. She lives like 30 minutes away from him.
She
and
said she
in her
was
Instagram
shooting
story,
something. She said she was shooting something near him. She
Yeah,
didn't
that's
say
what
I
she
live
said.
near
How
him.
does she even know it was his house though? Like, how did she come across that information?
By Googling Jack's Films LLC, which is a public business address
Nigga,
registered
you
with
might
the
as well pull
California
this
Department of
fucking address
Commerce.
right now with how much you're talking about this.
I have his address. It took me 2 seconds to find it. Here's the deal. If someone wants to harm Jack's Films, you're telling me they want to harm him because she's having a beef with him, right?
They
That's
could.
very plausible. Yeah.
That's very plausible. So the beef already exists. And if somebody wants to harm Jack's Films, they can just know logically that he's a man who lives in a house. They can Google, well, where is Jack's Films? Oh, okay. Well, here's the Google Street. No additional information was gained other than the fact that Jack's Films owns a house.
Except for the immediate knowledge and access to that information.
Yeah,
Everyone
remember-
had that
remember-
information. Did you think Jack's Films didn't live in a house before you saw a picture?
No,
of
but
it?
remember
What
what
retarded?
you just said. It's because there's beef between the two that
Beef already existed prior to the picture.
No, because if
does
I have
not
a
add
really
to the
loyal
your
viewer,
screen.
no,
I
guys,
think
if
you
I have a
have
really
a
loyal
wallpaper
viewer,
for
so
Sniper
Contrarian
Wolf.
argument I've ever heard.
It's not contrarian. It's like just the truth. If somebody
No, it's
wanted to
not.
harm Jax Films to defend Sniper Wolf, they could just Google his public business address. It's already out there,
so-
They
and
could
she
do
didn't.
that, but they're only
She
gonna do
didn't
that with
provide that
cause.
address. If
Guys,
she
they're
wanted,
only gonna do that with cause. So if she posts the address, that
Why
gives
does
cause
posting
for
a-
someone to act upon that desire.
What?
So they're not
How?
gonna just show up at the
This
house for
call was
giggles.
so much better when this
their
nigga wasn't
the
here.
person they're a fan of is going
Oh,
to
I know.
go do
I-
it.
not think
So you see a
triggering
picture of a
some
house and you go,
people-
"I got to go hurt that guy who lives there." That's
Do
crazy.
you not think it would trigger some
If I'm a
people and
psycho
radicalize
stalker
them
and I
if
see
Sniper
the
Wolf is
person I'm a fan
encouraging
of
the
post
behavior
the
by
house, yeah, I
posting the
might.
photo?
Okay, if that's true, if it might trigger and radicalize someone, why don't you give me a real world example of a situation where somebody posted a picture of someone's house without anything other than apparently a
happened.
house.
Are you
Um,
asking for a situation
wait,
where
wait,
someone's
wait,
been
wait, wait.
blocked?
Any
Yeah.
side.
That happened to
Post
them?
any,
No,
always
they're-
funny. It's because of the implications. It's because of the implications. Like,
But the
what-
implications are based on nothing. You have literally
you're
nothing.
implying,
no,
no,
you're
no,
implying
no,
that there's no
no,
scenario where
technical,
someone's been
technical,
doxxed
technical.
and then harmed. Yeah.
No, I'm positing that there's no scenario in which
No, there
somebody
is.
a picture
I'm gonna
of
find
their
it.
house with no identifying information.
Oh
Again,
my God.
The identifying information is their house.
It's their house.
What the fuck are you
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah,
Everyone in the house.
No,
Everyone has a
no,
house.
no, you have people.
One at a time.
Okay, listen. Hold
You
on.
guys
hold
are
on.
fucking
you-
pussies.
You
A
have
girl
people-
shows up, takes a picture of your house, and you go,
Bro.
"She's gonna come back and kill my whole family."
my
Or one of her
God.
fans might come back and kill my
Bro,
whole family.
yeah, there is literally there are
took a
people.
picture of my house
You're a
and
fucking
posted
ape.
it.
You're a
I would be
fucking ape.
terrified.
Turn your brain
You're
on.
actually a-
Jesus Christ.
She might come back and poison his family, guys. Wouldn't that be interesting? Or maybe she'll blow his house up with a fucking missile.
I mean,
You
she
can
did
pause it
rob
and
him.
end
She
this
was a very
hypothetical.
good idea.
armed robbery before, so I wouldn't put it
I
past.
think the
No,
main
right.
issue is swatting that people
Yeah.
are concerned with.
Okay, you need an
she's probably
address
not
for
gonna
that.
do anything.
You don't
an
need a
address.
fucking address. People get
Just
swatted in their
swat.
car in a
How are you
parking
gonna
lot.
swat
dumb
with a picture of
fucking
a house? You need a fucking address, retard.
God, you
Jesus
just
Christ.
mentioned how easy it was to find his address like
Without
5 times.
the picture of the house, you don't need it. It accomplishes nothing. That does
Okay,
not contribute to
I
swatting.
don't-
If I want to swat Jack Films LLC, I do not need Sniper Wolf's picture of a house. It
That's
helps me in
bullshit.
no
That's
way.
bullshit.
bullshitting
That's
so
bullshit.
fucking
You-
hard
Why is that
She
bullshit?
shared the exact house number. So if somebody were to call the police and say, "Hey, I have my whole family inside. I'm gonna blow their brains out,"
And they're
I
at
live
1,
on
2,
X
3.
street number.
They don't have the
that's going to be
street. They don't have the.
extremely
Okay,
important.
you're gonna
That's
call
going to
the
be
cops and
extremely
say,
important.
"I'm at 523," and the cops are gonna say, "What street?" And you're gonna say, "I don't know." And you're gonna effectively swat someone with that information. You need the
Really
address.
established so you can do a Google search and already find the whole address.
That's
Yes.
that's what I'm
So
saying.
You can do a
So we-
Google
Can we
search.
move on? This is circling. This is in a fucking
Yeah.
loop right now.
No,
Yeah,
he's,
what
he's
about,
a
Yes,
plan.
because
Like,
all of
you guys-
you
you
are
just-
being
you're
just making this
crybabies.
cyclical
All
for
you
no
do
reason.
is
Somebody
go,
is giving
what
him money
if
for
something
this?
happens? What if? Well, nothing happened and nothing will happen. You guys live
You
in this
can't
fucking
guarantee that.
fantasy
I don't
world.
know,
I
you
would
get
put
normal.
money
You
on
can't
it.
guarantee
I'll bet
that
you.
people taking
I will
pictures
bet
of
you
my house.
$1,000 that before the end of the year, no one will deliver any amount of physical harm to this man or his house. I would be
If
willing to
anything,
bet money on it.
that bet would lead to more harm than
Placing
anything
a
else.
bounty
Why
on
would
it.
anyone do that? Yeah, you're
What-
putting a
what-
bounty on his
okay,
head.
prove intent. Prove intent. What is your intent?
Why else would she post a picture of his house? Why else would she do it?
To be a jerk.
I'm not just gonna go on
That's
Instagram and
exactly it, yeah.
His
Is it just a little bit more than just being?
She
What is
made
the veiled threat?
threats.
What's the
She
veiled
clearly
threat?
had an interest. So she said, "Oh, we're gonna. I want to have a little talk with him." Veiled threats like that.
So you're going to go
So
to a
she
judge and
clearly had an
say,
interest
I want
in
to have a
causing
talk
harm.
is a threat. That's your argument.
Oh,
Well,
Depending
yeah,
on
if
the
then
judge.
you then
Depending
post
on
a
who
video
you
You have
are.
like
of
a
your
million
car
followers.
outside
Depending
your
on
house.
who
Yeah,
you are.
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
threat. Yeah.
I want
That
to
was a veiled
talk.
threat. I just want to talk. Video of your fucking
Yeah.
house.
That's
Do you-
terrifying.
And then he might have
That
come
is-
outside.
that is-
She might have transformed
that
into
is-
some
that's
sort
not
of
how that
robot
works.
character.
That is
And fired upon her with her
horrifying.
laser guns.
Anywhere.
She's
If-
a
if
120-pound
somebody-
woman. You guys
if somebody
are
took
pussies.
a picture of my house and said, "Hey, yo, I just want to talk," bro, I'm scared as shit.
Then you're a
That is
pussy.
horrifying.
Then you're a
What are you
pussy.
doing at my house?
Then you're a
Because they-
pussy.
Agree to
Talk.
disagree.
Spoiler alert: they do
If
not.
somebody
want to
posted a picture outside my house, said I want to talk, I'd say, no, get off my property.
I
Yeah,
agree
that's
with
because
Nick
you're a
White.
white privileged
Yeah,
man.
that's right.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Is Is Jack Films not a white
Yes,
privileged male?
yes!
Shouldn't he have the exact same reaction as I'm having? Why does Jack Films not embrace his white privilege and just go, you know what? I could probably deal with a 120-pound woman who took a picture of my house.
So, dude, I don't think you're particularly concerned about somebody doing that to you because
of
people
my
think
white
you're
privilege.
pathetic enough to not fuck with you.
No, it's my white privilege.
Yeah, no, there just aren't enough people who care enough about you to give a fuck, to, like, harass you.
But
So,
Jack's
yeah,
Films...
I would imagine...
Wait, but Jack's
I would
Films hasn't
imagine
had
if
anyone
Sniper
fuck with
Wolf
him,
were to
so
do
he's
that to
also
you,
not important?
Nobody would care.
But no
because
one
it's
said anything to Jack's Films either.
Sorry?
So is Jack's Films as irrelevant as me because nothing has happened to his eye?
No, this
either?
is just a clip farm for you because you're a dickhead.
No, because I'm right, and you guys are a bunch of fucking floppy pussies
you're not right.
who are just
You're wrong.
crying fucking vagina juice, worried about a 110-pound woman showing up and taking a picture of your house.
Uber Danger. Uber
Beautiful
Danger is
tits.
right. You're just wrong. Like it's not like.
Did my white privilege make me
There's
wrong?
no debate. It's 3:44.
I'm absolutely right.
It's 3:34 p.m. and you're wrong. Like
you guys are
same
terminally
thing.
online. You've never lived in the real world. You've never had interactions with people in the
Projecting.
real world.
Discord,
The idea that
man.
somebody showed up to your house and said, "Hey, I want to talk," you go, "Oh my God, my family could
What about
die.
the time that
My
happened to
family
fucking
could
Boogie,
die if I
and
talked
he
to
fucking
this
shot in
person."
the air?
Put on this
Or the
for
fucking the amount of
effort.
people
Can
that
we please
that
move
stalk
on?
Christian.
All right, let's move on. I've heard enough whining.
You
from the
guys all
babies.
suck at arguing so much. Vito, nice contrarian shit. Congratulations,
Thank you,
okay? But
Dustin.
you have said the
Thank
most
you.
retarded shit I've ever heard in my life. For you to say,
No.
I can't believe you guys have never spent any time in the real world. Like, if someone shows up to your house in the real world, it's not a big deal. Bro, that's literally how people shoot and kill each other. What the fuck are you talking about? How
I've
many
had real-life
stories,
conferences.
how many
People come to my
stories are
house.
people going to somebody's house and somebody pulls out a gun and now somebody's fucking dead? This happens over and over and over and over again. What are you talking
Wait,
about?
That is not a common
not
scenario. That is
That's
not
not
Hey,
normal.
well, hold on. I could be wrong, but didn't this kind of shit happen with Boogie? Didn't someone pull up at Boogie's house? Yeah, and then like
It's
Boogie
John
like,
Castle did that shit.
Told the
Frank
guy to
Castle did.
come. Boogie said,
Didn't-
"Come to my house.
didn't
Let's
Pop
fight."
Smoke accidentally
out of his ass though.
didn't Pop
Well, he
Smoke
shouldn't have done
accidentally put a picture of his house and then he got murdered?
The idea that a slight number
Aren't
of
those
interpersonal
few-
conflicts
Only
end
a
in
few
gun
people have
violence.
died,
slight
guys.
number,
Only a
that's
few people have
two.
died when they go to their house. Let's just roll the
No
dice.
one has
that's too
ever
fucking
died from
dice.
someone posting a picture of their house online.
You are what?
Fuck. And the last poll that I just posted, Mr. Horse is Vegan Games is fucking him on Discord. I don't know why you wrote Mr. Horse. Fuck me.
Wrong. Here's why. Because when she has a massive audience, millions of people,
Oh my
she has
God.
an influence, and when she talks
no.
and shows the house,
Oh no.
then what?
What?
Okay,
What are
you
they gonna do?
disagree with me.
Tell me what they're gonna
Yeah,
do.
What they could potentially do. That's the whole point of having an
What could
influence.
they
If
potentially
millions
do?
of
What do you
people
think is the
do what
realm
you
of
do,
possibility?
And if you start filming other people's houses, that is direct
Yo, are
harassment.
you
Even
forgetting
let's
that
say,
Sniper
how about
Wolf
this,
has a
Vito?
criminal
Let's
record?
say there's 0% chance
so-
anyone does
You realize that
anything.
Sniper
Even
Wolf
just
has a criminal
anxiety,
record
like the
for
personal
fucking
fucking attack.
misconduct.
How can you stand up for her
Okay.
action when she's literally just doing something
Because it
that's
doesn't
purely
matter.
negative?
It's just rude. Just say it was
It doesn't
rude.
matter. Actions don't matter.
Just say it was rude. She's an asshole. That's it. You guys
It
are
is
like
rude. She's an
everybody's
asshole.
saying
Yeah, I
she
agree.
needs to have her entire YouTube taken away.
No, I don't
She
think
took
she
a
should. I
picture
don't
of
think
Jack
nobody-
Films' house.
nobody-
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
No one
Hey,
on the
wait,
stream
you
has said
know
that.
what?
Maybe
You
not
know what's
people
crazy
here,
about that?
but
You
Jack's
know what?
Films-
Whoa. You
Jack's
know what's?
Films says that.
Hold on. The crazy thing about all of that is, Vito, congratulations. Your arguing has gotten you first place at the end of the first round, and now you
Fucking God.
get to choose who you want to kick off.
Oh, thank God. Who's the idiot with the pink headphones?
You get to
Get
kick
out.
off.
Goodbye.
Are you serious? Are you fucking serious?
Hold on. You
I'm
have
not
to
done
vote.
with him.
You have to
I
vote.
won.
You've got to kick one of the bottom two people in the polls. Jesus.
Oh.
Thank
All right.
you.
Well, who are those?
Uptown Lupo and Uber Danger. Good luck.
Fuck! Lupo and Uber Danger. Well, I wasn't paying attention to who was giving me more shit. This might be a coin flip.
Oh God.
That's what I'm gonna do here. Random number.
Oh my God. We
Generator.
should make this illegal.
Yeah, we should. This is.
Is
fucking
it? Is that illegal?
Yeah, it is illegal. That's against the
Yes,
rules.
it is.
All right.
You
Uber
gotta
Danger's
choose.
moving around too much. I don't like how animated he is, so kick him out.
Okay,
Nice
there we
calm
go.
debate. And also, he seems very sad, which is funny to me.
God.
That's how you win
Uber
kick or
Danger.
keep people. You bring the fucking fire.
That's fair. He's right. Can't lie about that.
Uber,
Uber
Danger, I
Danger.
feel bad. This was random.
Go ahead and
but
shout yourself out. Thank you for coming on.
Thanks for coming. You'll win next time.
Nah, that's right. Thanks for having me on, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful show. Sorry for being instigated, but yeah, that's it. You guys have a nice
You
one.
would have won if you were instigating harder. Clearly.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's how you
Nah,
win.
like, it wasn't about the show at the end of the day. It was actually personal. So you guys have a nice day. Peace.
All right,
I love
take
you,
care.
buddy. I love you.
All right, guys. Moving on to round 2. Apparently, self-checkout machines reportedly will start asking for tips. You
No
think that
shot.
Yes,
fuck?
yes.
There ain't no
Wow.
way. There ain't no way.
Oh, no.
Wait, hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. Okay,
Okay,
let me
okay.
finish. Do you think that tipping culture has got out of hand?
Yes.
go ahead.
Every time I see an iPad,
Yeah.
I panic because I know I have to tip.
When I see a bitch turn that little pad around at the Safeway or whatever, no. I'm
Wait,
not. With my
you
fucking.
guys tip
They-
at your Safeway?
No, I'm just
Dude.
saying. I'm
I
just
just
saying
feel
when
like
they
a
turn.
bad person.
You go to like Taco Bell or something, they turn that little pad around. They're like 25% tip, 0.
Why
Yeah,
did?
some
But
grocery
why does
stores
that?
are
Why
asking
does
you to
that?
tip? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Wait, but why does that
Yeah.
affect? I be hitting the cleanest no, like the
No, yeah.
fastest,
Yeah, I
the
don't give a
fastest
fuck.
0 I've ever pressed.
It's the
like
implied guilt trip of tipping for something when there's
there's
no.
there's
no
no.
You're a
guilt.
weak-willed
Not only-
individual, maybe.
Not
If you're a
only is
bitch,
it a guilt trip. Not only is it a guilt trip, but it's inconvenient. There's like an extra menu that you have to go through that you can accidentally click the wrong thing and
look at
shit
him right in
too.
the eyes.
Y'all
Hit
feel
no.
y'all feel guilt. I will look you right in the eye and be like,
Thank
Right,
you
I
for
don't
turning
feel
around
guilty
and grabbing me a
personally.
beer. Great.
Personally,
Like,
it's
I
not
don't
a
feel
problem.
guilty personally, but I know there's a lot of people who do. And on top of that, it's just an extra thing that you could press that
Look,
could
I
go wrong
I
and
believe
inconvenience you.
I believe in. I mean, most of my life I was a server, so obviously I believe in tipping. I think that is important. But like,
Oh.
oh my god,
You
It's-
believe
it's an
in
excuse
tipping?
not to
You
pay
think it's
a good
important?
wage.
Wait,
The
did you say
worst.
you believe in tipping because you were a surfer?
A
server.
server.
Oh.
my big
Your local surfer, Destiny. Every time they hit a wave, you got to give them 20
I
bucks.
got so
I would
confused.
break every surfboard I was ever in contact with.
How many
Jesus.
countries actually have tipping though? Because like
You
if
know
you go to
niggas
Europe or
don't
New
serve.
Zealand, they don't have
What is
tipping
wrong
even
with
for
you?
restaurants.
It's mostly like an American thing.
Niggas do
Yeah,
not
like,
serve.
So
by the
why do we
way,
even
I-
we shouldn't even have it?
I don't even understand, like, that's their job. Like, most people either do their job adequately or, like, maybe slightly incompetently. I don't know why they deserve extra money. Like, it's
not- it's
ridiculous.
not
It's just an
extra money,
excuse
though,
not
that's
to
the
pay
thing.
servers
Wait, are
enough
you
money.
are you talking about tipping
Okay, so
like
you
at
work
all?
at Applebee's, right? You work at Applebee's as a
No,
server.
like-
I
No, I'm not
did.
going to
I
Applebee's.
was.
Oh my
I've
god.
been a
Sorry.
server before. You work
Yeah.
at Applebee's, for example. You're paid $3 an hour, and the restaurant expects that the rest of your minimum wage is made up by tips, and then you
Oh,
can
yeah,
get
that
up
should
as
be
additional.
illegal.
Yeah, everyone
Wait,
else
that
has
should be
to
illegal.
subsidize your income,
It's
and
all
then
subsidized.
instead people are upset at the people not tipping rather than the corporations fucking you for paying you like $3 just to do your
Yeah,
job.
yeah.
Exactly. So if you don't make enough tips to cover your minimum wage, then they have to pay you more, so you still make minimum wage, but it's all
Yes.
from tipping,
Right.
which is
Here's my
kinda
problem
effed
with
up.
tipping is I want to live in a world where we have genuine human interactions, and when I know the person I'm interacting with is forced to put on a certain amount of pleasantry to try and get more money out of my wallet, we end up living in a weird fake society where I'm like, I just want my waiter to be a human being. Maybe he doesn't even have to be that nice. Maybe he just has to be a regular guy. But instead, there's just this forced artifice of, can I get you anything? How you doing? I'm like, I fucking hate all
Well,
of
that's
this,
the thing
man.
too,
But-
especially with like delivery.
Well-
Like when you're getting food delivery and they expect a tip ahead of time, they will
Yeah.
actually deliver you
Yeah.
worse service if you don't
Yeah.
tip ahead of time.
Yeah,
And
it's
like,
fucked.
But
What the
you
Yeah,
can
fuck?
the
change
only
your
way I
tip
can actually
after.
expect.
You can change your tip after. So
you can change your
do
tip
like
after
a
for
$20
sure,
tip,
but then they're
and then
gonna
change it to
send a
$1.
picture
Then they're
of
gonna
your
know.
of your house to
Oh,
Instagram.
yeah.
And
Just as
everyone's
a,
gonna know where you live.
just as a
Doesn't mean anything.
just
Doesn't
a
mean
quick
anything.
just a quick grenade to drop into here. If any of you guys have been to Europe, okay, Europe I think is the best argument in favor of tipping culture because the customer
I leave
service
them
in
like a week
Europe
for Europe.
fucking sucks. Okay, those
Really?
servers are zombies. They hate you. They leave your table forever. They never offer to refill your drinks. Fuck European servers. That's why tipping culture is based, and America's the
No,
best.
so that's
in general.
that's my
Yeah.
that's my question is that like okay, so if a server is really really good, because there is a big difference between a good, mediocre, and a great server. Like you don't feel inclined to like give them anything extra. I'm just
Like a
I'm
$3
But
difference
of course,
for me.
of course for you. What's
Yeah,
the
if-
average
if
tip
they
that you guys
do-
give though?
asking.
Like, it's
Yeah,
gotta
you
be
need to
20
know.
If they're
20% or
particularly
more.
nice or something.
I'm doing
or really
13. I don't know
helpful,
what this
then
20%
sure.
If a
Fuck
server
that,
if
bro.
a server is exceptional, I'll give them 20-25%.
I've dropped $100 tips on like a $15 meal before. If they're exceptional, then I
Okay,
wouldn't
Yeah.
do
Mr.
that.
Beast. Okay, Mr.
Yeah, like
Beast.
if I
what?
spill
God
something, if I spill something and they have to clean up after me, like I'll give an extra tip. I might
How
tip
often
like
are you
5, 10
spilling
extra
stuff?
dollars.
Well, like
Well, not
water or
often,
something at
but-
the table.
Not
not a
often, but if
common
I make a
experience
bit
for
of a
me.
mess, I might add like an extra $5 or $10. You know.
Make a bit of a. Are you incontinent? What is
How
that?
often are you spilling stuff?
Sometimes I'll spill a drink, or
Yeah.
like
I'm a
I'll
messy
have
eater.
food get on the floor or something. You know.
If it's a
something like
male
that.
waiter, I'll do like 20%. If it's a female, I do about 10% because I figure, there's like
What
a
the
built-in.
fuck?
Well, yeah, because they're getting better tips anyway from all the simps, so I want to make them work a little harder.
You were just simping,
You were
though.
just simping.
I'm
For
so
who?
confused.
Yeah, you're
For
just
Sniper
simming.
Wolf.
Sniper Wolf.
Sniper Wolf is a skag. I don't want anything to do with that whore. Okay, but I think it's funny when she goes to people's houses and doxes them, and that's it.
And that's why you're part of the problem.
You're winning. You're absolutely gonna win.
No,
I mean, I have to
he's-
give it to
he's
you.
done
I'm
this
just
shit.
saying
Like,
that women deserve less. We all agree with
planned
that.
True.
How could
Thank
you
you.
vote against
In
this?
my room.
I'm hanging it up.
Wait. So how much less do women deserve?
I just
A
said
lot-
15%, 10,
With raised
15%.
rent
less.
on single
How did
mothers.
you
they
come
get
to that number?
Because you can go
5%
home and do
decrease.
OnlyFans. There's all
Yeah.
sorts of shit you can do to make
So you're
money.
just
Guys
mad
got to
because
actually
you have a small
work.
dick, you can't do OnlyFans yourself.
I mean, I'm
Well,
sad that I don't have a
the-
vagina and can't do OnlyFans myself. If I
that
was a
only
woman,
applies to
I'd
pretty
let it
girls.
all hang out, baby. The fact that
Yeah,
you can
that
post a
only
picture of
applies
your
to
feet
OnlyFans are very
on the internet and get 20
Women have big
bucks.
dicks, just say
You
it.
can get 20 bucks for a picture of your feet. You know who's
This
paying
is
for
what
my
I
feet
signed up
picture?
for.
No one.
And it's
Okay.
boys
You
like
know what, Vito? If
that
you
are
offer
boys
that
like
to your
you that are
fans, I bet
paying
they'd
the
pay for it.
$20 for my
Careful!
feet.
Don't
You know,
I'll
roast,
put it
don't
out
roast
there,
your
man.
fan
If anybody
base now.
wants feet
You make
pics,
them too
20
mad, they're
bucks,
gonna
I'll
stop
give them
subbing.
there some dirty, crusty man feet.
I feel like there's
But
plenty of bucks
it's
in the
so
theater
easy for
community
women to
you,
make
Vito.
money. Frankly, I don't know why there should be different minimum wages for
Well,
men
by
and
the way,
women.
I
We
have
know
an
that.
OnlyFans,
You mad at
and
us
I
for
make some
having
good
an
extra cash on
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
I'm
You
not.
guys are
I'm
paying
jealous
for it?
of you, you
You
dumb
actually
bitch.
have an
I wish
OnlyFans,
that
Vito?
I could easily get
Wait,
money by
wait,
just
I
being.
Wait.
Hi,
So
it's
you're really
me.
jealous of
Hold on.
women. Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
obviously.
you can
I'm
transition if you
jealous
want to.
of your ability to get money. I mean, I've tried
doing
it.
that.
I've tried the trans thing. It didn't work out.
Okay, Vito,
Uh,
let's
What?
get
Wait,
Sky.
whoa.
Oh, wait,
HRT?
hold on.
No,
want
I was
Gender,
just-
gender.
I was-
I do a gender fluidity. I go
was,
back and
I
forth.
was just gonna say that like Vito's obnoxious, but at the same time, bro,
He's
if
got a
I
point.
was a hot woman,
More tips.
I would dedicate my life to being as hot as I could be, and just all for you. All the homies can hit.
Let's be
Everybody.
real. You were a server.
Let's
Now,
go.
did you ever get the feeling that the hot lady servers maybe made more than you as an,
No,
average-looking guy? I'm,
Yeah, no,
not bad
I
looking.
agree with you. You're right.
Maybe-
Thank you.
Brittany C and Ashley always did get the good tips. I'm not, but like it's empirical.
Unfair. Tip women less, guys. Everybody listening at home,
Yes.
tip
Yes.
women less, or don't tip them at all.
No,
Wait,
I'm
That's
not-
the
vegan
bottom
gains.
line.
I'm not-
Wait.
Do
Wait,
not
vegan
take
gains.
me along with your point after that. I'm only saying that if you're hot, yes, you'll get better tips. Don't tip women less. Just
Vegan
Only-
Gains said he had an OnlyFans. I'm interested. What do you?
yeah.
have
Wait,
to
hold
do?
up. You got a link? Also, Vito, I'll pay for your feet pics.
All right. Well, we got one, but
Yeah, like this.
Do
isn't
not
more
bust it down for this
simple
nigga. Do not bust
this
it down
isn't
for this
something that's
nigga.
unique to women. If you're a good-looking guy, you can make money easily just from people appreciating your looks. I have
What-
an
what do you charge?
OnlyFans.
Oh,
people
go
throw money at me, so
Yeah.
Oh,
that's-
okay.
That's what
What's
I
your
was interested
OnlyFans,
in
Mr.
hearing
Horse?
about.
vegan gains. My
Vegan
OnlyFans.
What do you
Gains.
do on
Vegan Gains, yeah.
OnlyFans?
But you don't do feet stuff.
I just upload full nudes.
Really?
No, you don't. Do you?
Yeah,
There's feet in the full nudes, so
yeah.
he kinda
Here's the
does
thing,
it.
though. Like,
The logic of like women should get less tips. I feel like men should have to like work harder jobs then,
We-
right?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
We
but
do
that's
work
what the
harder
pay gap is.
jobs.
We do
no,
work
just-
harder.
just-
Well,
It's
men do work
please-
harder jobs.
Please know that women should get less tips. Opinion is only Vito
Oh.
is saying that. Like,
I got
I
it.
think everybody's coming around
Don't
on
tip.
it.
Don't tip hot women
He's
more.
doing it 'cause it's
but
funny.
tip
I mean,
ugly women.
I
Okay, you
can't
can
even
tip.
argue.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
okay.
argue that.
That's a good point. You can tip ugly women the same way you would
They
tip
got
a
life
man
on
because
hard
they have the
drugs.
same disadvantage in the marketplace. That is fair.
Exactly.
Okay.
Wait,
Alright,
Nick,
vegan
what's your
gains.
opinion?
See,
Nick,
got full
what's your opinion on tipping culture?
I think it's getting a little out of control because like there's bars in Austin I go to and you pay to get in and then they want you to tip when they like just stamp your wrist. Like just to enter the door.
Right.
Like I think that's kind of crazy.
Wait, but there's a
It's
reason
just
why
an extra
tipping
way
culture
of
exists.
weaseling money out of you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
not
the
like they're
reason
not
it
even
exists,
doing
no?
a service. They're just like stamping me.
Wait, so you
Everybody's
just
in
believe
for
that
the
tipping
worker
shouldn't just
until it
exist?
comes
Wait,
to
hold on.
tip.
Let me ask. Vegan Gains, do you think like tipping culture like should totally be eliminated?
Yeah, yeah. Like at the very least, there shouldn't be, like an extra thing when you use your debit card at a restaurant to like put a tip. Like that's annoying. They're doing their job. it shouldn't be an expectation that you give extra money when the service is supposed to cost, an X amount of dollars. I don't know why there's that expectation when they tell you the food is this much. What's included in the cost is the server bringing you the food, the chef making your food. Why do you have to give an extra amount of money? Like, it's stupid. Just charge more. If we're expected to tip, then just charge like an extra few dollars for whatever you're getting.
In gratuity, yeah. Some restaurants do gratuity, and I feel like the anticipation of a tip breeds a lot of animosity between customer and the restaurant or whatever. So I would be fine just getting rid of it, so people would have a more consistent income and stop fucking complaining that random people aren't.
And
didn't
by the way, there's
realize-
some asshole servers. Like I remember I
Yeah.
went to Doomy's in Toronto, which is a vegan restaurant. There's some server who's just an absolute dick. He was complaining to us that he was working too hard. Then I didn't give the jackass a tip, and then he complained that I'm not even making any money unless you tip me. And I'm like, yeah, great. And I left. Like,
Good.
Wait, a vegan was an asshole? I can't believe that story.
Yeah, so just because you're tipping, it doesn't even mean your servers are going to be nicer to you. Like, it does create sort of a conflict between you two where they're expecting you to pay them.
I didn't realize like that my serving experience was so different from Wood Babe because I lived in California when I was serving and I got full minimum wage plus tips. So it's like I feel like there's a difference between
Where were you
serving
serving
in
at?
California
Extra
and
$4.
what?
An extra $4 an hour.
Well, I don't know. I made like 11 an hour.
What kind of place were you like serving at? Was it like IHOP or something?
Applebee's, right?
Applebee's, yeah.
Applebee's, the
Oh, okay.
Beast.
Wait, you were at Applebee's too?
Unlimited
'Cause
Mars.
when I was
Oh my
at
God, can we
They're
stop
fucking
having an Applebee's reunion?
on the
No one
same
cares.
fucking
Dollar
staff.
Mars
Guys.
is back, bro. The
Yeah.
Dollar
Nigga,
Rita
you
is
look like
back.
you live at Applebee's, bro. It's a great
Here's the
like,
thing. No, I'll tell you where I live. I used to work at Domino's Pizza, so here's
Wait,
a
no,
tip for all you
don't
guys
say
out
where you
there.
live. Don't say where you live.
I live in California. Come
Be
take a
careful.
picture of my house. I don't care.
Yeah.
Go
Here's
on.
a tip for all you
People come
servers
talk to
out
you.
there. Nobody checks their credit card statement. So when I was driving
Aw.
pizzas, somebody left like a $2 tip. Very easy to make a 2 into a 3. 3 into a 4 is a little hard. 4 into a 5 you can get there. So you can always add.
This nigga embezzling Domino's.
Whoa, hold on.
Yes.
This nigga embezzling
You
Game
gotta
is
do what you
game.
can to
Wait,
get
wait,
ahead,
wait,
baby.
They're not gonna tip you. You gotta tip yourself.
We need hold on.
Yeah.
We need to bring in the real life fact check, okay? Be careful following Vito's advice, okay? Do not scam all of your customers, okay?
That's fraud. That is
Only
fraud.
scam the younger ones, because old people absolutely
Right.
check
Old
their
people
credit card
will check
statements.
that.
If you
I was
try
in a
to
college town.
fake
These
a
guys are
tip,
mostly drunk.
What is this advice?
if you try to fake a tip and the guy's like 40 or not 40, I'm sorry, they're like in their 50s, 60s or whatever, these are the fuckers that will go to their credit card statement and all their fucking receipts because they have nothing
I'm
else going on in their
calling
life and all they want to do is call your boss and get you in fucking trouble. They might call even if the tip is right just to make sure everything is okay. Don't ever try to scam old people. They count their change in drive-thhrus,
Yeah.
okay?
Yes,
You gotta
he is
serve. It's got to be
absolutely
drunk
right.
college kids. They got no idea what's going on. They go, did I order 3 pizzas or 4
You niggas are
pizzas?
done.
You can put an extra $5-10 on there. They don't notice. So
How many of
Pro
you guys
tip.
have actually done
No,
serving
no, no,
jobs
no,
for
no,
this
no. Hold
today?
up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
He's
Black folk.
bullshitting.
Vito's
yes,
like,
you're
I'm
right,
not
you're right about
bullshitting.
old people,
I did
but
that.
You're wrong because black people of any age, if I see that a tip is wrong,
Oh yeah. Black people don't tip whatsoever. So if they see an extra dollar on there, you're
that's what I'm
fucked.
saying. So
All
if,
right,
if
yeah,
I
good
see
point.
that extra,
No
I'm
black
like,
people,
no.
no old people. Drunk white
Yeah.
college kids, you can put
How
an extra 10, 20
racist are
bucks
we
on
allowed
there.
to be, Destiny?
Mama's taking it. That's not racism.
Let me-
Technical,
No, that's
come
just
on.
true. It's
Black
not
people
racist.
are proud
by
of
the
their
way.
not
Come
tipping
on.
culture. That's an
Come
important
on.
part of the
I'm just
culture.
do
asking
not
for
tip.
clarification.
I'm just saying, you know, we niggas don't really tip all the time, you know.
I didn't
But you know what's
disagree. I
fucked
was
up,
asking.
too? I went to a restaurant once where they automatically add a gratuity. I think it's 10%, and you have to ask them to take it off.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
What?
that is.
I've had
fucked,
20 and
yeah.
30% gratuity automatically added before as well.
Yeah,
That's
if you
like
have
trying
like
to do
cancel
that
a
and
party-
membership
they
at
ask for
Hulu or
tip
something.
on
I
top.
think on parties of 8 or more,
Yeah.
if you want to add 10%, okay. But like,
Jack-
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, hold on. Nobody's talking about this. It's driving me crazy. I'm sorry. I have to just get this on my chest, okay? Nobody's talking about the slimiest new tip shit that's going on every major city I've been in. You notice now how they don't do the thing where they drop the bill off at your table anymore, put the card and then take and go back. Nowadays, all the servers walk up to you with this fucking machine and they'll put it in front of you and they make you put your card on the machine and you gotta fill out all the tip shit while they're standing over your shoulder, like staring at you. Do they do this in every city now? Yes.
Yeah, that reminds me of like Dutch Bros where they go to your car and like do that, but sometimes they'll have the little panel at like Olive Garden or whatever where you can just
I like
and
that.
slide
I
your
like
card
that. Yeah.
like that. Yeah, because then you can just hit the zero.
Oh, and
no
you
one
never
knows.
see in that space, yeah.
And you can also ring them right there. Like, give me another drink. Bing, bing, bing,
Yeah.
bing.
Yeah.
That's the real problem with.
I've never seen that.
The real
Oh, really?
problem with
I feel like I've seen it in
serving
so
culture-
many major cities
I'm
now.
not
It's so
excited.
obnoxious.
I've seen it
My
before,
favorite-
but
my-
I personally don't care if they see me not tipping them.
My
Oh,
favorite
yeah,
one is when they
zero
do that. My favorite one is when they do that in Miami now, and especially Miami Beach. What's standard is the gratuity is included, but they have an auto suggest for like 2%, 5%, 7% for additional gratuity, and they stand in front of you
Oh,
watching it
damn.
fill it out. I'm like, are you serious?
That's a
I've never
scam.
seen that.
That's
I've
a
never
fucking
seen that.
scam.
Oh my god.
Here's why tipping really drives me nuts: is why is it percentage based? If I order a $50 steak or I order a $10 sandwich, you've done basically the same amount of labor in bringing a plate to my table.
I agree. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
or like if I order a $500 bottle of wine or a $100 bottle of wine, why do I give you $50 instead of $10 or $100 instead of $20?
Agreed.
Because
I would be much happier if it said there was a service fee. It's a flat service fee, $5 goes to your server. I'd go, okay, $5. I get all the service I need.
The
per plate.
implication or the assumption is that the more expensive the meal is, the better quality of service you're going to get, which is why it's a percentage.
Why?
first.
That's
No, no,
fucking.
Because if you're
You're telling me if I order a
That's
sandwich,
fucking
they're gonna bring it to the. Hold on.
thought-
If I order a sandwich, are they gonna bring it to the table all shittily, like
bust
just
their
throw
ass
it at me,
cheeks
or are they
down?
gonna do
Yeah.
the same as putting a
No,
steak
I
down?
think
No,
that the more
if you've
expensive,
ever been at a high-end restaurant, the service is significantly better than when you go to like an In-N-Out.
Yeah, but it's not
people
better
nice,
than
but
what I
hold on,
order
hold on,
off
hold
the
on.
same menu.
In-N-Out service is great.
Okay, you're right. I'm not gonna hate on them more like Chick-fil-A. You're right. I
Just
Guys,
because they
Wood Baby is
pissed the little
defending-
mayonnaise on the fucking plate, I have to pay them like
tipping.
$200.
No. But I think the idea is that the more food you get is the more work the server has to do, and that is
Yeah, the
why-
more items.
Yeah, if it's like
I would
a
think they bring out, like,
Oktoberfest and she's
5
bringing out like
dishes
20
on
beers
one
to the
big
table,
plate.
hell yeah, she deserves a good
Yeah,
ass
exactly.
fucking tip.
If you got a girl, nice titties, and she has like 20 beers, like you said, and she brings it out flawlessly, yeah, okay.
No, you would think, but I stopped serving because I served a table of 15. They drank for hours. I didn't mess up a single order. Bill was $1,500, and they left me a $5 tip. So
Were
you would
they-
think.
Well, that's
they-
fucked. Were they
Yeah, that is a bit
African American?
Were you wearing that
The
top?
race
were they
doesn't
black?
matter, babe. The race does not matter.
Was all
I
black?
don't know. I don't know about that.
The
but-
race, no, the races matter. I'm sorry. Look, I'll get
Absolutely.
re-canceled. I don't care, but the races definitely matter. Okay, I
Yeah.
would get all the black tables for sure at Apple.
Destiny, weigh in on this.
Yeah, Destiny. What do you think about black tippers? What?
I don't. We give those customers to other staff. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Sound more PC, please.
Listen, I worked a tip job, okay? We called them the Canadians, and obviously people avoided them, and new employees did now. Listen, it is what it is. I'm sorry. That's the America we live in. My bad.
It is, and it's like, I'm sorry if that upsets anyone, but we niggas just don't really care.
Sorry, liberals.
I think here's I don't know if this is other people's experience, but another issue is that like at least when I worked my quasi tip job, the best tippers were usually old people. But the problem is the only time I ever saw older people come in that were black older people was on Sundays after church. And that tip crowd do not
expose us. Do not expose us.
Oh my God!
Do
The
not
amount of
expose-
effort you'd have to go through. You've never worked harder. You've never worked harder for $2 tips in your entire life.
Do not expose
Okay?
this after church Sunday.
Oh,
black
no.
people. We are
Nigga,
not
they
doing
just
that.
paid their
God.
tithe. That's
We're
like
not
half their
doing it.
salary.
We are not doing that here. No.
Guys, I'm a little uncomfortable. Everyone keeps
Can't
using.
food stamps.
Everyone keeps using the hard R. Can we please tip?
I used the soft A. I
Okay.
used the soft A.
Oh my God.
Yeah, speaking of
soft
black
day.
people at restaurants, I knew a black guy
Speaking of
who
black people at
worked for a
restaurants.
black-owned restaurant, and he was complaining. He said, "I'm never working for any black people ever again because they never pay him on time."
Oh my
That's
God. Gee, okay.
It's
That's a lot.
it's a thing.
Well,
You
if you
can't
okay,
be a
but
person and then say the
Wrong
whole race
consensus
is
here.
bad.
Look,
We're all-
we have a lot of good traits too. It's just this one.
Yeah,
area.
you guys are weird about food though. You ever been behind black people in a drive-through line and you're like, oh, this is
Absolutely.
gonna take fucking
No,
forever.
I've
I
been the
can't say
black
I have.
person.
No.
Can I get
I've-
2 tacos,
I've
1
been the
taco,
nigga
no
in the line.
tomatoes?
That's me.
It's like you guys overcame slavery and now you can finally have it your way, but you want it way too much your way. You know?
Nigga, I am not going to Burger King.
Can I get half ice on the Sprite? Can I get?
Really good.
Well, they love it.
Yo, Sky, what
The
happened to
African
you,
American
Sky?
community loves having it their way.
True.
Guy's face
They're a
is
very
fucking killing me
particular
right now.
consumer. Have you ever watched the what is it? Selling to the Negro consumer, I think is the name of the video.
Jesus Christ.
What? That's what it's called?
I'm quoting the name of the video. It says
That's what it's called.
1960s.
Yeah, are you gonna quote us some
video.
Huckleberry
That's what
Finn
it's
next? Like
What does
Jesus,
this
Vito.
have to do with
Okay, hold on. It's
What
the
does this
secret.
have to do with tipping babes?
It's from 1954. It's called The Secret of
Because
Selling the
everything
Negro.
is
Now, I know it sounds like you're selling black people, but it's actually selling to black people. But if you want a good informative video on the African American consumer, look up The Secret of Selling the Negro, and they're
when
very.
When did it come out?
1954.
This nigga's dying.
Hell yeah.
This
Legitimate.
nigga's dying.
And what you'll learn about the
culturally
African American consumer, one thing is that they love name brands because
I
for
don't
so
even care
long.
what you have to say because
they've
their
been-
education base is already way off.
This is a
Ooh.
valuable
No, let 'em
instructional
cook.
video from a time period. This is how you sell to the African
Hey,
American.
and on that note, wow, wait,
1950
we are
and
at
it's
the
probably
end.
screwed with racism.
We are at the end of round 2, guys.
it's
Wow,
very
we're at the end of
respectful.
round 2. Karandos, do you have a non-racially inflammatory question you'd like to ask for the next round?
It's typical fucking culture. These niggas made it racist. Vito, keep going. That
More
was
entertaining, I don't
great.
know.
It's a good video, guys. But bookmark it. It's got
Let me
1.4 million
Let me dick ride
views.
tipping real quick. Okay, you're giving money directly to people that are poor. Okay, servers are poor. Please tip them, even if they don't deserve
Unless they're women.
it, or if they're ugly. Okay, tip them, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
A message.
I mean,
directly
even
to black
the
people.
servers on here don't want to fucking tip servers, so I don't know why you
Tip
guys
to
do.
ugly incel men so they don't shoot up a restaurant or club or anything.
They usually wear a
Ooh.
yellow shirt, so watch out for that.
Okay, Vito definitely says the hard R in his free time. There's
Only to my
no
cats.
way-
Who
Because
does
sometimes they act in a manner
doesn't?
that I find
I
disagreeable.
try to get my wife to call me the N-word. She won't do it.
Destiny, do you say
You're
the
not
N-word
trying
in
hard
private?
Whoa.
And public, yeah.
Let's go.
I love black people. That's why I watch informative videos on their culture.
No, okay.
Even if it's a little dated, you know. It's just
I
recent.
mean,
Oh,
you
here's
know.
a slave.
Yeah.
Wait,
Did you know a
Destiny, how
third
close
of-
is the voting?
The votes are in, right?
The votes are there's a pretty clear winner emerging. No, actually, hold on. For second place, the votes are super close, guys. Hey, guys, keep voting. I'm closing the polls in 23 seconds. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Hey, hold on.
Vito,
Hold on.
Vito
Wait.
saying-
Hey, I'm a host. Why are you talking?
You're right.
Yeah,
Calm
don't
down.
talk over him.
Wait, I think I just realized something. I'm so sorry. Nick White, are you aware that your microphone is muted?
He has a set of
Oh
six.
shit! I didn't even notice.
Oh
for a
my
while.
fucking god.
I was wondering. I was like, you're.
I was like, that's a quiet motherfucker.
yeah, I was like, damn,
Chilling.
he's just taking in all this racism and just being like,
Damn, bro.
Absorbing it.
You might have been muted for the
White.
past
There needs to be
hour or
more
so.
black voices anyway,
Yeah.
so thanks for giving black voices a space.
All right, well,
Thank
anyway,
you.
hey, bottom of round 2. Congratulations, Vito. You've won a second time. First with your misogyny, now with your racism. You are unstoppable. However, you cannot have two
cannot win twice.
elimination choices in a row, meaning it will pass. The torch will pass to our vegan friend, Vegan Gains, aka
Wow.
Mr. Horse
Wow.
on Discord. Okay? We are going to watch Vegan Gains choose between eliminating Technicals or Uptown Lupo.
Ooh.
I'm black. Vegan games.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to eliminate Uptown Lupo.
They don't even get to make their case. They don't even get to plead to the
Solidarity.
court briefly.
Solidarity.
Yeah,
Uptown
I
Lupo,
have
shut
to
yourself out.
stand in solidarity.
I am Uptown Lupo, and this has been great.
My white brothers, the whites are dying off. Jesus.
I just
Okay.
want to give a shout out to Vito real quick to use Burger King's slogan in one of the most racist things
not
I've ever
racist.
heard.
I appreciate
you
it.
said,
That was-
you said
sounded pretty
we got over slavery. To get over slavery is crazy.
You triumphed over slavery.
We
Congratulations.
got over slavery.
Good work.
And then to have it our way, that was bars. Like,
Well, I think if I was a slave and then all of a sudden they told me I could have a hamburger any way I wanted, I'd be pretty happy about it. I'd be like, good.
Slavery, like it's our ex.
No, like you
girlfriend.
fought,
We
you did,
got
you know.
over it. We just got over it. Okay, cool. Thanks, Vito. We just
Well,
got over it.
you know, now you can get a cheeseburger however you want. Isn't that the American dream?
We'd really be
That's
cooking if
what
we
we
just
fought
said
for.
the
That's
N
what
word.
Harriet Tubman
Stop.
got us out of there because we wanted
What?
a cheeseburger with no onions.
When you were, I heard on the Underground Railroad when you went into those tunnels,
Yep, that's what
there
we
was
did.
a cheeseburger chef working down there.
Yeah, nigga, I can't wait. Yeah, you're right. That was our slave song.
Negro spirituals.
Our Negro spirituals were
Could have
about
picked the
Burger
worst.
King.
Look, let's put it this way. I could have picked a worse fast food restaurant than Burger King. Okay,
It wasn't
I know which
about
one you're
the
thinking
No
fast
about.
food.
nigga is eating at Burger King.
It was about
By the
the
way,
get
they
Black
have
people
an
are eating at
incredible
Burger King.
Whopper
Come
at Burger
on.
King.
You
Have you
white
tried it?
bitch.
Do black people eat at Burger King?
Yes.
I do
There
not.
you go.
I
Thank
do
you.
not.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
Burger King
I
is
don't.
fucking ass. It has like
Yeah,
ketchup
Burger
and
King
fucking
sucks.
mustard. It's fucking dog shit.
Okay.
That's
Whoa, whoa,
Arby's.
whoa.
I don't know what y'all are
Whoa.
doing if you eat there or
Whoa.
Arby's.
Hold up. I weigh way too much to let Burger King slander go unpunished, bro.
Thank you.
You know
No
the kind
way.
of connotation that crown holds after that airplane ride?
No.
Before I went vegan,
Wendy's?
I had a Whopper, and that was the most disgusting burger. Their burgers are so disgusting they cured Robert Downey Jr.'s drug addiction.
Can this be the next? Wow. Snap. But could this be the next topic? Burger King is not disgusting.
Yeah, sure. Wait,
Nah.
whether or not
Oh,
Burger
yeah.
King's tasty, I don't know if there's enough ground there.
No, you're right.
I think
We
the
do
issue
a
is
real
when you
topic,
call
right?
yourself Burger King and your burgers aren't even that good and their French fries aren't good. Like, what do you eat from Burger King? Like, what's your order at Burger
Have
King?
you had their
Whopper.
chicken fries?
Yeah, get
The
Impossible
chicken fries
Whopper
were
if you
the
go to Burger
only
King.
saving grace of
Chicken
all
fry-
of Burger
put
King.
respect
Okay.
on
But
my
Wendy's
nigga
has
Burger
the
King
spicy
name, bro.
nugget. Wendy's has the spicy
Wendy's
nugget.
has the superior burger. Out of the
food.
top three, we all know Wendy's has the best burger.
Okay, but Burger King decided to go the extra step and make
No.
chicken fries, bro. Everyone was thinking of
just
doing
a
it.
chicken
Burger
nugget
King
shaped-
did that.
Long nuggets.
Fuck
The
you.
long nugget. They should call them
Fries are
long
not a real
nuggets,
thing.
honestly.
Do not call them long. There's no way
They're
I am
long
the only
nuggets.
Burger King.
Let me get a long. Let me get 6-piece long nuggets. I'm sorry,
That
sir.
is
We do
not
not
the
have.
most black
We do
thing
not
I've
have
said
long
all
stream.
nuggets.
That is the blackest thing you've said all stream.
Yeah.
Let me get.
good-
Let me get
you're-
6 long
Bro.
nuggets.
If you want the dopest like chicken from any restaurant, bring me some in Hamilton. Friggin' amazing. Vegan.
That's the
it's
name?
great.
Bring me
Yeah,
some.
it's called Bring Me Some.
Vegan
Yeah.
chicken.
Wow,
It's
knew
dope.
their target audience. Jesus.
I brought, no, Turkey Tom ordered from there when I was chilling with him. He loved it. It was better than KFC. He said way better. It's legit.
well,
yeah, if
KFC
you're ever in
chicken-
Hamilton in Ontario, bring me some.
we can't talk about chicken and put KFC like we don't have grandmas that just shit on KFC. Like, you know what I mean?
KFC
Like,
sucks now. All the fast food's bad now.
Yeah,
it's a
they-
race
they
to the
all
bottom.
suck.
KFC's
all
fucking.
of fast food is
KFC is the
bad.
white man's chicken.
All of fast food is bad.
You know where
Pretty
I'm
much
going
at
with
this
this.
point.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wendy's. I think Wendy's holds up in the burger department. I don't know why they've maintained the quality, but everybody else. It's, KFC tastes terrible now.
Do you call like Chick-fil-A and like Chipotle as fast food? Are you putting them in that
Yes,
category?
absolutely.
Like those are all great.
Chipotle
That's
dog
all
food.
They're slightly more premium fast food, but that's still fast.
You ever
food.
have the steak from
Chick-fil-A is not
Chipotle? It's
great.
fucking dog food.
Yeah, well, don't get the steak. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Chipotle is bad.
I live in California,
Oh,
so I've
oh,
never eaten at a Chipotle in like the last. Because why would I? It's literally just Mexican restaurants. So I don't know. Maybe Chipotle is good.
A Mexican food truck's quality is going to be 10 times better than fucking Chipotle.
Yes,
No, if
and
you-
it'll
I'm
be
not,
cheaper.
I'm not arguing that, but I don't consider those trucks fast food because that shit's gourmet.
Yeah,
I do like Raising
Cane's.
Cane's.
We're in the
Fast food.
trenches.
It's still
They know
fast food.
The trucks out. Well, hold
The
on.
speed is fast, but the culture in that bite
Exactly,
is not.
exactly. The food trucks outside of places in random cities, them niggas hit hard. Okay,
Yeah.
that hits hard. But
It's
I'm
still
talking
fast
about
food though, because the idea is packaging it, putting it in your hand, and walking away.
no,
You
no,
see
no,
them
no, no,
low-render
no, no, no,
PNGs on the
No,
menu,
no,
you
no,
know you're
no,
about
no,
to get
no.
fed good.
no. Fast food is like for franchise nigga, like McDonald's.
Fast food means like it's already ready to go. Like they're not
it's
cooking
it's
something.
basically heated.
It's
and
in a
then you
steamer
get
tray.
it.
It's yeah.
Yeah. Mexican food trucks, those Mexicans know how to cook, bro. And they do the best work in them trucks. That's not fast
Yeah.
food.
They got the
That don't
stove top, they're chopping it up, they're grilling the onions, all that good shit.
I haven't eaten a
Maybe
meal other
at
than
the
fast
bars,
food
when
in
they have
3
them little
years.
food trucks, half the stuff is
Regardless.
already prepared. Like they still have
Regardless.
this stuff prepared and they throw it in.
You shouldn't eat any of this anyway because it's not vegan. You're causing animal abuse.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Your cause
really?
of
He had to-
abuse,
he had to get it in
lions can
somewhere.
feel pain
He had
too.
to get it in
apparently.
Black and vegan, pick a struggle.
True to the
Come
namesake.
on, man. Like,
animals are abused far
Animals
more
have it worse
than
than
any
black
racial
people.
group.
We agree with that,
Yeah.
right? Thank you.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Dude, it's way worse to be an animal than to be a black
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on.
Absolutely.
Plants
not-
wait.
It doesn't sound wrong to say that, but saying it.
No, it does exactly. It doesn't sound racist, but the
It's not
way
racist.
Vito-
It's just I would, if I had to choose, obviously, I would want to be a black person
but
than
not
a
all
fucking
animals.
animal.
No, wait,
Yeah.
would
Pretty
you
much
rather
any
be-
animal you
hold
could
on, hold on,
name.
hold on.
What
Would you
animal
rather
would you
be-
want
one
to be?
tweet? There was that
Vito,
one tweet
would you
from
rather
that
be
woman.
black? Would you
Which
rather be
animal is
black
better than being a
or
black person?
or
I want to hear
golden
this.
Lab? Would you rather be black or a
Be
golden
a
lab
black
to a
person
white
than a
family?
golden lab.
To a white family that's rich.
To a white.
I
If
don't
you're
care.
black,
You only
can
live
be
like
an
13
NBA
Well, then you
player
could
or
at
fucking
least fuck- you
president.
could
like
fuck the mom,
obviously,
too.
you'd rather be black.
Wait, are you arguing against your own race, saying you'd rather be a dog?
I'm
Jesus
saying
I'm
Christ,
rather
man.
sometimes. No, I look at these
Yeah.
videos of golden labs in these white houses, and
Yeah.
sometimes I'm like, nigga,
That's the
Bart,
life
you
you
know,
want.
Not even a
Well,
not even a
dude,
golden
if you're
not even a
rough,
golden
you're
lab.
like,
What
you
about
know,
If-
Bro,
if
walk
you're
this
black,
back.
you're
Not
only
yet.
gonna live
Beds,
10 years.
bigger beds than me that eat. Have you ever seen those TikToks where it's like, what I feed my dog in a day? And it's like fucking quail eggs and like goat testicles and all this like crazy
Yeah.
exotic foods.
Right.
Like on the low, nigga.
And you
Rough,
know
rough.
they're fucking that dog too. That's
Okay.
the crazy.
Yeah, but
Wow.
as soon as that dog
Okay.
gets kidney failure,
Yeah, hold
and it
on.
needs,
They're
like, a
gonna cut your dick.
$10,000
Are you okay with them cutting
operation,
your nuts off?
like, they're
Is
gonna,
that okay?
Yeah, they're gonna cut
Oh
your
no
nuts
no no
off.
no!
They're
Remember,
gonna
I said
euthanize
rich white family.
Rich white
They-
people
they
cut
don't
off
kill
the
me.
fucking.
Families
They
are
don't kill
You
me.
get the second you get
I'm
a
gonna be,
cold, you
I'm
are
gonna be
gonna
the
be
biggest, cutest fucking dog,
No.
bro. They're gonna take great
Dude.
care of me.
Dude, rich
I don't have
white
kidney failure.
families are the ones
Dog.
that will euthanize their dog as soon as there's any substantial medical bills. They are
Nah, man,
selfish
straight to the shelter.
motherfuckers.
Not me.
That's how
I'm
they
gonna do
get rich
tricks.
in the
I'm gonna
first
do
place.
tricks. I'm gonna do all of it. I'm a roll over.
Hey, you
You're gonna
doing
do
tricks.
tricks.
You doing
I'm
tricks
a
on me.
jump. I'm a speak, bro.
Have you
I'm
thought
a
about
rebel.
embracing the furry community and just giving it a try in real life? I mean, there's conventions.
I
there's...
am 6'5" and like 350. I will not fit in any one of those suits.
I think you would be
I'm
surprised
already a
by what the
fucking
furry
man, bro.
community can do for you.
No. My ass is too big.
Them
Bro.
suits are an investment, though. They are not fucking. They're all in IT, though. They can afford
If you're,
it.
if I would rather
Furries
be a
have so
golden
much
retriever than a furry any day, and to a
Yeah,
white
the
family that's
problem-
rich.
You'd
The
rather be a
problem
real
too is-
dog
You
than a
gotta
guy in a
get the
sexy
first
fursuit?
I don't
Sex
feel like
dog?
getting
Okay.
fairies.
In a what? In a
Okay,
what person?
okay. Wait, hold on, Sky. I got a question real quick for vegan gains, and you guys could, you could jump in, right? Is it? Wait, hold on. Where the fuck was my question? Okay, there we go. Is it morally acceptable, right, to you, to eat animals that have been genetically modified to not feel pain during slaughter?
No.
Ooh.
What I care about is sentience. So if they don't feel pain, that's a better situation than if they did feel pain. But they're still sentient. They still have a will to live. Just because they're not suffering while they're dying, it doesn't mean I'm not against killing them.
But
What if we
haven't
could
there been
prove
studies
that
proving
plants feel pain?
also scream when they're cut, so at the end of the day, why does it matter?
No.
Sorry?
no,
Did you just
no.
say plants scream when
Yeah.
they're
What
cut?
if the
There's
carrot?
like 20 studies recently showing that they do.
Yeah. What if a
No.
carrot
No.
was harmed by you?
I wouldn't go down that route with a
Okay,
vegan.
if
I'd
I
love to see
win
that
this
study.
next round, I'm banning you just for saying that.
he's gonna body you.
Vegan Games, did you know that trees have dreams? And trees
I
can
mean, I heard
recognize
what
every
she was
star in the
talking about.
sky?
I
Did
love
you know
vegan
that?
gains, dude. I love vegan gains. That was funny.
Wait. What if they were genetically modified to not like have a conscious experience, not have sentience?
Yeah,
What
so
if they were
if we
brain
could-
dead?
Like
if we
fucking
could
drooling
genetically
sometimes at the
modify
board.
animals to not have a conscious experience, and I guess lab-grown meat is probably the best, analogy to this, then yeah, I wouldn't have a problem killing non-sentient organisms.
Is the
Yeah.
problem with you though that they're being killed, or is it that we're not involved in the process of killing and doing it ourselves to like consume them, like with our own farm?
The issue is that they're being killed. I think that animals should have the same rights as human beings, and I haven't seen a compelling argument against that.
I agree,
So,
except
the
for
fact-
whales. I think
Civil
whales are
rights
just
issue.
fucking terrible.
Dolphins just
If we could only
rape
kill
each
and eat
other,
wales,
like,
I'd be okay with that.
no,
So
I
you
know
eat
dolphins
eggs?
are the worst.
Extremely
Like,
intelligent.
Yeah, they're
whales are
extremely
extremely
intelligent
no,
extremely
assholes.
hold on.
concentrated.
But what is your argument
Like, by
for
the way-
dolphins? I'm curious because dolphins straight up just rape each other, like
Yeah,
gang
but they
rape.
know that they're doing it.
That's the point. They're
Accountability.
smart. they
consequences
understand
have action.
that
Actions have
it's
not. What
not
the
good.
fuck?
Humans rape
The only
each
thing
other,
whales
so,
feel
like,
is
would you
hatred.
be in favor of eliminating all humans from the planet because humans rape each
Sometimes.
other?
Ooh.
Well, when I.
Yeah. Oh, I told you he was gonna body us. I told you. You cannot get in
Hear them though.
Question: How
I
are you
agree.
defining animal rights being the same as human rights? So are we not supposed to go into the forest or grow our society because technically the animals were there first?
Well, let's take the
Don't go into the
No,
forest.
so there's complicated issues when it comes to like land ownership. So say if a human builds a house, there's a lot more that goes into building a house than putting a bunch of sticks on a tree. So if you were to say displace a bird by cutting down a tree, all that bird has to do is pick up some sticks, go to another tree, and then it builds its home. For a human home, it's a lot more complex. So you could say that a human has a greater right to a part of land or territory than, say, a bird does. On top of that, it may be better for animals to have smaller territories, because with smaller territories, that means there's going to be less predatory animals that can rip them to pieces. They're less likely to encounter predatory species. They're less likely to get diseases because there's fewer of them, and they might live better quality lives.
Do you have a cutoff for how intelligent the animal has to be given all these like insane rights?
Rights.
Like when I think about it, I'm like, okay,
So-
monkeys, dolphins, and like octopuses are like really intelligent animals, right? Or like whatever they are. So is there like a cutoff for you, or is it just all of them?
Yeah, so it's not necessarily intelligence, it's sentience. So there are animals that in all likelihood are not sentient. So
Whales.
bivalves being an example. So mussels or clams in all likelihood aren't sentient, and even if they are to some degree, probably not a substantive degree of sentience that I'd care.
Do you
So,
eat
yeah,
eggs?
Sorry?
Do you eat eggs?
No. The egg industry is horrifically cruel. So male chicks are ground up alive in the egg industry because they're useless for laying, and about 50% of the chicks that hatch for the egg industry are male. So what they do with the male chicks is they throw them into a blender while they're fully conscious. It's disgusting.
They grind them up.
On top of that, the female hens are also killed once their egg laying, slows down. So yeah, the egg laying is horrifically cruel.
That's not everywhere though. I have a friend that works at like a
That's
chicken
everywhere.
packaging farm, and I firsthand can confirm that doesn't happen.
I have
at the
chickens in
plant
my
that he
front
works
yard.
at.
I just feed them.
Yeah, no, that happens everywhere. Culling
put
male
proof
chicks
of
will
that?
happen
You
on
can-
every.
I have a friend who's a wizard and he can read your mind and you're lying.
No,
Yeah.
you can't
I've
prove that.
heard all this bullshit. I've heard
I
all
love
this bullshit
anecdotes.
before. I have a friend who works at this one farm that's magical, and they have sex with the animals. That's bullshit.
I have a friend who met the god of the chickens, and he said every time a male chick is ground up, it goes to heaven.
Have you
One
had
at
a
a time.
mustard fried double from In-N-Out? Is my question.
Have you had that?
That's not even addressing the
Mustard
issue.
fry?
Let's say we all
Yes.
go vegan. There's quite literally not enough land to grow enough plants to feed
Yes, there
everyone.
is. Yes,
Nor
there is.
is
If
there
you
enough
read chapter
resources.
5, page
For
76
the water,
of
for
the
the
UN's latest
fertilizer,
climate.
there's not enough
No.
resources.
You're
for
saying
it.
something
Yeah,
totally
there's
false.
enough desert land, but you need a crap ton of water to be able to
You
do
need
that.
30 times more land to grow animal products. So if you read chapter 5, page 76 of the UN's latest climate report, if we
Oh, he's
switch to a
referencing
completely
boys.
plant-based food system,
all read.
we would have enough food to
You
feed the
can't beat him.
population that's expected to exist by 2050 while using less agricultural land than we use today. We feed plants
I'm
to
talking about
animals.
resources, babes,
We-
for the
we
fertilizer
lose
and the water
resources.
and all of that.
This nigga's just gone.
We lose
What about the
reason-
water vegan
Yeah.
gains? That's what she's really concerned about is the
Yeah,
water.
so animal agriculture requires more water. What do you think animals eat? They eat corn and soybeans. So why don't we just use that same land to produce corn, soy, or other crops that
Yeah,
we
but now you're
eat?
talking about corn. What about the water?
That food would be
She
grown
has a
anyway.
friend who says it's not happening.
And
Yeah,
that
she has a
that
friend.
is true.
His
She
location.
does-
I'm not saying it doesn't happen at all
She
locations.
does have that
But specifically
friend.
at his location does
There's
not
one
happen.
place.
He
Okay.
could be
Did you
lying.
acknowledge you were wrong about land use?
I'm not educated enough on that to be able to know.
You haven't
So
even
that's
read.
something
You haven't
to
even
be
read
Which
page
one? Why the fuck
76,
are we
paragraph
talking about?
5 of the UN's report. You
Chapter
idiot.
No,
5,
that's
page
what it,
76.
I didn't even know if that was true. But he's vegan. You can't tussle with him.
He sounded
I'm telling you.
smart.
I'm
I
telling you.
All I know
Vegan
is
vegan
plants
doesn't
require
make sense.
water.
No.
And the
Do you
whole thing
notice
falls
that me
apart.
and technicals we're not really engaging in this because
I don't know
niggas
about the fucking UN's
yeah,
policy.
There's no way.
By the way, Cornell University also did an analysis, and
He's on Google
they
right
found
now.
that we could feed 800 million more people if we
This nigga
switched to a
has it
completely
up here.
plant-based food system.
Yeah, but then we gotta eat rice.
He knows.
And then you
What's wrong
know.
with rice? Wait, hold on. Wait,
Have you
wait.
seen
I
Vegan,
can
China?
guarantee you've eaten your fair share of rice.
vegan.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
and it's
A lot
the
of carbs.
worst.
A lot of
Wait,
carbs.
vegan gains. I got a question for you. You said that you care about sentience, right? But you've
Yeah.
also said previously that you're all for killing all like predators, like animals that kill
So-
other animals.
Yeah, so I'll clarify that. I'm not in favor of killing all predatory animals. I'm in favor of killing odd order predators, because it would
Can we
reduce
eat those?
rights violations.
Can
So,
we eat those?
It would be a what?
it would reduce rights violations. So I think animals should have the same rights as human beings. That means they should have a right against being murdered. So carnivorous animals murder other animals. So if
That
you were
sounds
to
like a paradox.
kill carnivorous animals, that would prevent many other animals from being murdered.
Why
So
does
in
that
the
feel
interest of
wrong?
rights, yeah, I'm in favor of killing odd order predators.
You're
just
that
like
you're
when
that
you-
you're that sheep in Zootopia.
I just don't.
This
Okay.
nigga's trying to kill all the
You
predators.
need to stop. That's funny. Shut up. What I don't get is like, I'm not trying to go to the voting polls and like see a deer there. The same rights as humans feel so weird to me. Not that I
Okay,
vote, but like,
well, wait. That's something that a lot of people get confused with. So, what do you think that means?
Wait,
when
why can't
animals
they
have the
vote,
same rights as
vegan
human
gains?
beings?
I
Well,
want
let's
to
say
vote.
we granted animals the right to vote. What do you think would happen?
Yeah.
Nothing. They
fucking
wouldn't
shit
vote.
at the polls. I don't know.
Well,
Well,
there
they
could be like a
wouldn't vote.
shoot, and like one side has like a big swinging blade, and the other one has like a cool place to hang out. And depending on which way we go, well, that's what they want.
Well,
you know?
yeah, we should do that for Trump voters.
Okay.
Spicy.
Okay.
We'll take that drunk. Look, no, I agree with you. Here's the thing: is it's awful that we have to consume animals, but we also lived in a fucked situation where most people, are living in food deserts or can't get the proper nutrition they need. So it's a timeline thing, right?
What
I
happens-
believe in the bioengineered meat. I hope that becomes a thing. I hope they
What
can
happens
do it.
if the
Well,
predators
on a
you want to
widespread-
kill
Most
start unionizing?
people aren't living in food deserts, especially now when you can order food online. So that's
Well,
not.
I'm living in a
compelling
food
argument.
desert. I'm severely.
No, you are
malnourished.
not. No, you are
Yes,
No,
I
you're
am.
not.
Yes,
No,
I
you're
am.
No,
There's
you
the
aren't.
reason.
Preach,
The reason I
preach.
look like this is because I'm in a food desert and I can only
wearing a
get
fucking
fattening,
Goku hat.
high-calorie foods, guys.
By the way,
You're
there's
stretched
vegan
out 3
options
times
at
full
fast
height.
food restaurants. There's vegan options at fast food restaurants. You can go to
Okay,
Burger King
but
and get an
come
Are you
on.
Impossible
diminishing
Whopper.
my
Tastes
lived
that good.
experience as a
Come on.
malnourished
Yes,
individual?
I am.
Actually,
Oh
no.
my
Burger
Wow,
King
you
has
don't know my
the
struggle.
Impossible Whopper. Point
Yeah,
for
they
Burger
do.
It tastes like shit. It
Taco
tastes
Bell
like
also
shit.
has a
I've
few.
tried it.
Yeah,
vegan
but I gotta
options,
wait
too.
behind black people, and it takes 10 years to get one.
Oh my
We
god.
don't take that long.
You guys have like crazy special orders. I swear
We
to
do
God.
have
Just get
special
a
orders, but we've got
cheeseburger.
it memorized. It's the black people behind the counter that take forever to listen to us. It's not us. Okay? Yeah.
You're
So
both
you
parts
get-
of the
That are
equation.
underpaid because they're not getting tipped at the
Yeah, 'cause
fucking.
they're not getting
You're right.
tipped.
That all comes full circle.
It
Yeah.
all comes full circle. And something
If
about
you were
Sniper
tipping-
Wolf and, we all got it. Yes.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Good take,
Anyway,
Nick.
So we
Nick,
can
you
all
want to
agree
jump
that
in on
Burger
this?
King is not bad.
Hey.
Vegan food tastes worse.
Ooh.
No, it
I mean,
No, it
that's
doesn't.
Not all
taste dope.
vegan food.
Not all vegan food, but there is some.
Like,
Aren't there
dude,
vegan
like,
options
go to.
lower nutritional value though?
Sorry.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Aren't
Don't say
there
that next to
vegan
this
options
guy.
lower nutritional value, like the
No.
Wonder Meat?
No, we,
No. If
Wonder
anything,
Meat.
they're higher in nutrition. Like, you can look at comparisons to a Beyond Burger and a typical burger. That, like, the Beyond Burger has more protein, more iron, less saturated fat. So
I'm
it
not arguing with
depends.
you.
Like,
I just,
it depends
I'm not educated
on.
on the topic. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just curious.
Like, by the way, it depends what food item you're talking about. There's, different vegan options.
I'm just
so.
talking about like when you go to like Burger King or McDonald's, like they have like the Wonder Meat burger.
Okay,
vegan
by the
option.
way, if you're going to McDonald's or
Wonder Meat.
Burger King, you're not concerned with nutrition. So,
Well,
like,
if
just
you
get the
go
vegan
to
option.
vegan,
It's
that's
more
your only
ethical.
option.
You can eat healthy at McDonald's if you know what you're doing. Just
No, you
get
can't.
Not vegan.
No,
Yeah.
you really can't. The only way
Yeah.
to do that is if you get a salad with no, like, Caesar or something.
At that point, yeah, you might as well just eat at home or something.
If you get a
Yeah, you
regular
might as well
like
eat at home.
hamburger with no crap on it, it's just
Red
just
meat
beef.
is terrible for you.
Yeah,
so
but the
no.
preservatives
Oh.
and additives and all that.
Wait, hold on. Vegan Gains, you keep saying that red meat is terrible for you, and you keep bringing up the Impossible Burger. Isn't that also incredibly unhealthy for you?
Wait,
No.
I mean, I brought up the
A
Impossible.
lot of
So
sodium.
the Impossible Burger isn't great for you. I'd say it's a sometimes food. So it does contain saturated fat. It does contain heme iron, which is associated with certain types of cancer. So it might not be great for you, but it's better than a normal burger. It doesn't have the same carcinogens like nitrosamines that you'd find in a normal red meat burger.
Oh, he's saying words, bro.
For sure. Yeah.
Q, did you seriously not know about the nitrosamines?
No,
Yeah,
actually,
motherfucker.
yeah.
Fuck,
Didn't
do you
do
not have
that.
that word in Somalia?
I'm lagging behind. Yeah, I'm lagging behind. Yeah,
Yeah.
bitch, shut the
Now,
fuck
as
up.
a,
Why
as
would
a
I take it there?
vegan,
Q heard
I gotta take
nitrosamines.
it.
He thought it was an explosive component. His ears perked up. Okay.
All right. So
real
look
quick.
it up,
So
look it up.
no, I want to ask a question. So you would consider yourself morally superior to any meat eater, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you're
But
better
then
than all of us.
You also want to
Oh
kill
yeah, absolutely.
certain
Ooh.
All right.
predators that could then unionize against you,
And you're
and then karma's gonna get you one day for killing the best predators.
Sky, he thinks he's better than you.
that's
think
what I'm saying. It's like,
I
I've
think
never had
karmic
that happen
justice
in the black
favors me.
community where it's like,
Karmic justice. So, when you say, so you believe there's like a universal truth that this is guiding you towards? Is there some
No.
sort of spiritual
Well, I don't
nature
actually
to this?
believe in karma, but
Oh, okay.
he mentioned karma.
No, I just thought it was
Well,
funny.
that's not
because, like,
fun.
specific predators that are like designated to die in this like scenario, this like utopian vegan scenario, because they kill other animals. But then the paradox is like you're killing animals to not kill other animals, and it's just
Well, it's not a paradox. Like, if you're gonna claim it's a contradiction, point out the contradiction.
I just did.
Like,
Have you ever
Well,
been
no,
friends
you
with a
didn't.
chicken?
you're killing certain animals so they won't kill other animals, which is their natural instinct to do to feed themselves.
chickens
but
taste
what's the
so
contradiction?
good. Like,
That you're still killing animals in this like ideal scenario.
I never said I'm against killing animals, period. I said I'm in favor of giving animals the same rights as human beings.
I
Okay.
thought
You would
said-
kill an
I thought-
animal
I
in a
thought-
self-defense
I thought-
situation.
each other.
I thought that you said that you're against killing sentient
Animals. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm not against killing animals, period. So, like, if there was some
Okay,
sort of
well, I guess that
carnivorous
was the
animal that's going to
distinction.
kill other animals, I'm in favor of
I got a
killing that
really
animal.
important question.
I must have
Did Kyle Rittenhouse do anything wrong?
Okay.
No. No,
Shut-
Kyle
All
Rittenhouse
right,
is gay.
very consistent.
All right.
He
Very
he should
consistent.
have shot
Vegan
more
Games.
motherfuckers. He
There
should
you go.
have fucking shot more of those.
He's
fucks.
consistent. He's consistent.
Can't do anything about
You
that.
can kill in the way to protect yourself. There are
Wait,
reasons to.
If
Wait,
you're
wait.
into animal rights and human rights, if animals kill each other because that's the natural chain of things, why is it wrong for a human who's also an animal to kill a fellow animal for food, just the way like a predator would?
I am against killing for food. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, in this scenario,
if you
he's
look at a
against
wolf, a wolf kills animals to feed itself. So why me as an animal is it wrong for me to also kill an animal?
I
for
just
food?
told you I'm in
That-
favor of killing wolves.
Yeah, he's consistent on that. He's
Ooh.
against that whole chain.
And on
Because
that,
then really, you
hold on,
pick
hold
and
up.
choose what animals we can kill and what animals we can't.
that is what he
It's
would
not
do.
a-
That is what he would
it's
do.
not-
Wait. Hey,
it's
hold
not
on.
an
Wait.
arbitrary
We're at
pick
the
and
end of the
choose.
round. Okay, the
Sure.
voting is subsided. And now we have a clear winner has emerged. Congratulations. Everybody give a round of applause to Nick White. You've won the
Yeah,
round.
let's do it, Nick.
Holy shit.
the fuck?
Good for
He
you.
knew the
This
right
shit is
strategy.
rigged.
Nick.
This
Yeah,
is the
he's
exploit going
rigged.
chat.
Shut
This
up.
is
No,
the
man,
exploit
he
going
played
chat.
that like a fucking champion.
And
I was
now-
watching him
Got
going,
up,
this
left,
sneaky
and
motherfucker
came
has it
back.
in
I
the
was
bag.
like, this nigga's
I
a
knew
winner.
it.
Like,
I
there's
knew
no
it.
way.
Guys,
Fucking
let's announce
genius.
the bottom two contestants. Go ahead.
Nick is going to have to choose to kick either Technicals or Sky Williams. Good luck.
What?
Wow.
Wow.
I'm surprised Sky's there.
All right.
Wow.
You're
Did
pretty
they get to
low.
plead their case? Come on, guys, say something.
I'm
like
black.
the-
I'm black and gay. I'm black and gay.
No, that's that. He's
That
he's
doesn't
not
work.
gay.
That's not gonna work.
That's thief.
I'll kick
I'll-
Sky
all I can
Williams
say
because
is-
I like CoffeeZilla's show.
Oh
Okay.
my
Wow.
god.
Let's go, Steven.
Wow.
Let's go,
Holy
Steven.
shit.
I'm so sorry, Sky. It was
No,
supposed to be me
bro,
and you in the
bro.
final.
Hey, I love you, bro. It's fun. Thank you for having me on the show.
Thank
It was
you.
Great.
Sky actually got me on the show, so thank you to Sky.
Okay.
Love you,
Bye,
Sky.
everybody.
Be careful, man.
See
See ya,
Thank
Burger
you.
King, buddy.
See ya.
See you at the Applebee's.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Nick, between me and you, Listen, I know what's going on, okay? Like, we don't need to fucking act. I seen Ice in chat. I know the CX boys is behind you, but I'm gonna need you to fucking show some activity. Okay, this is like pride rules. I'm about to fucking give you a yellow card, then a red motherfucking card. Get active, nigga.
Ooh.
Anyways, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen.
He won the
We're on
round.
to
How can you even give him shit? He won.
Nigga, I know how he won. That's why I'm giving him shit. I know.
How
who's
did I
behind
win,
him.
bro?
Flawless.
I didn't tell anyone to come into the chat or anything.
You didn't
I'm just
have to
sitting
tell
here.
anybody. You didn't have to tell anybody.
All right, well, I'm
anyways.
just sitting here, so I don't know.
Yeah, we
I
can
can be
tell.
penalized for that.
He's innocent.
Anyways, I just want you to engage more, right? Engage more with
All
the
right.
show. There you
Okay,
go.
I'll try.
All right, moving on. Round 4, ladies and gentlemen. So, Mr. Beast recently tweeted about a
I'm
deepfake
gay.
scam ad. Who the fuck just said that?
That was his other tweet. My bad.
Who said that? That's not
I
what
got
he fucking tweeted.
I got
Anyways,
destiny with that one.
Mr. Beast recently tweeted about a deepfake scam ad video that has been going viral on TikTok. Are social media websites ready to handle the rise of fake AI videos? Let me start with you, Vito.
Well, I don't, yeah, it's not. No, they're not ready to deal with it. In fact, people are really stupid. I've learned that you can just trick people whenever you want at any point, and they'll just immediately agree with it if it goes along with what they believe. I, for a hot minute, was running like a fake, what's that, you know, like a Babylon Bee, like an onion type thing. And I just put out there, you remember when that black runner lady got disqualified for
Caster
smoking
Semenya?
marijuana?
Oh, no, never mind.
The one who wasn't allowed to go to the Olympics because Sha'Carri Richardson, right?
Oh.
So I made a fake news article that said, well, because she got kicked out, this white Mormon runner is taking over, and she says she's going to run fast for Jesus and tell kids not to do drugs. And then for like 2 weeks, Black Twitter was like, we got to kill this white lady for taking this job away from Sha'Carri Richardson and throwing shade at her. So,
Jesus.
yeah, we live in a time where you can just make shit up, and it's funny. So, yeah, we're completely fucked as a society.
Because we have no way to verify if anything is real once AI gets good enough, and video is our only way right now of verifying if something happened or not.
Is that true,
No,
though? Wait, hold up,
that's
hold
not
up.
true.
Before AI,
You don't
did
think
anybody
so?
actually
I think
verify if
it's
anything was
really
real?
Great. You don't think
What?
that's true? I'm saying as soon as there's video proof of something, that's what you use in court to prove that something happened. If you get in a car accident, you use video to prove it. Once we have AI and you can generate anything,
Well,
how
there's
do we know
stuff
that
like
that's legit or
eyewitness
not?
testimony and, you know, actual.
Well,
fucking
no, there's
footage.
different ways in like the metadata of a video to determine whether or not it's legitimate. But
For now,
I'm talking about courts.
well,
Ooh.
Yeah, I
Well-
think in court it's going to be a lot easier to prove something's fake. But I
Yeah.
think right now online we've seen misinformation is everywhere.
As
It's
far as
scary.
online, like, you see people falling for fucking calling etiquette 3M videos and fucking people stealing Mr. Beast's entire flow while
and
faking
pictures
the
of people's
videos.
houses.
Yeah,
Well, most
Yeah,
people-
people saw a picture of someone's house and they thought that this guy was going to get killed for some reason because they're
And it's
yeah,
like,
well,
a lot of
most
these-
people are remarkably stupid. So yeah, AI videos are gonna make a lot of cash
Just look
for
at Quebblecop.
scammers.
Look at Quebblecop. He's leaning into the hate for this so much because he knows that children are so fucking stupid and they don't care that as soon as he starts the content farm, it's just gonna do numbers. So I mean, he's already building like this own AI avatar for himself so he can shit out
Yeah.
as much content as possible. And what's gonna happen when he starts putting other people's faces behind that? It's gonna go fucking insane. So
Do you think
YouTube's
that's a
either gonna have
viable
to-
business? Do you think that's a viable business in the future where, like, a company just creates an AI fucking KSI or whatever?
Quebblecop
and then
already
doesn't
did
need
it.
to
He
fucking
created
make
an
content?
AI character and a whole channel for it.
They
and
might actually have terms of service so that you can't use any AI accelerated, you know.
It would
fake
be
Oh,
like
I've also
characters.
seen there's also ads on YouTube. I saw one with Elon Musk or whatever, where it's like an AI generated
Oh.
Elon Musk, and they call him Elon Musk, and then he like tries to sell you crypto scams. I don't know if it's illegal or not, but yeah.
The
There
last
one is
have
year,
taking
already
AI
been people posing as Elon Musk with crypto scams without AI, and they were pretty successful. So with AI, like again, there's so many stupid people who don't really do any research into figuring out if it's real or not. Yeah, people are gonna get scammed more often with AI
Wait,
videos.
Vito, this is how you can have an OnlyFans. You just create an AI of the girl version of you.
Oh, I'm already doing that.
I'm
gonna
already
do
creating that.
15% less.
I've been doing
They-
that.
they have-
Yeah, you just go
Onision
you
did
just go into
something
AI
similar.
and just generate endless Asian women.
Onision did
fingering
AI
themselves, but-
OnlyFans?
He did something similar. He made a 3D model of himself and then used that as his OnlyFans model. It was kind of weird, but yeah, that is an interesting idea.
Fucking weird.
Sex
So
workers are
whenever I'm
fucked, man.
40, I'll just create an AI version of myself, so I'm always young on my OnlyFans.
But as far as creating like an AI
yeah.
content farm, they do have already in the TOS about spam posting and stuff like that to make sure that you're not a bot or you're just reposting a bunch of content. So I don't know how much that's going to be implemented or have to be modified for that, but we'll have to see in the future because
Society is completely fucked and nobody wants to talk about it. It's like actually insane to me that people are like, oh, AI seems cool. And I'm like, you should be fucking terrified out of your mind. The shit I'm seeing AI spit out at this level when the technology has been viable for what, a year and a half? Like, in the blink of an eye, your kid's going to be able to go to an iPad and be like, I want a Pixar-level movie starring a blue unicorn named Shelly. And it's going to spit it out, you know. And at first it's going to suck, but eventually it'll just get to the point where we go, yeah, I can write a plot. Yeah, I can animate characters. Yeah, I can. Society should be put on hold for 2 years and sort out this technology.
You're gonna see a rebound though, just like an elastic, where people are gonna push.
Yeah, we're gonna see a rebound when the fucking robots take over and kill us all. Guys, if you're a young person in the audience, don't go to college for any creative discipline until this shit shakes itself out. You're gonna be learning a bunch of skills that are gonna be fucking useless. If your guidance counselors, if you go to your guidance counselor and he tells you like, yeah, you should definitely pursue an arts degree, he's a fucking moron and an asshole.
I'm a double major in fine art and photography. I don't want to hear any.
You're fucked beyond belief if you ever try to do anything other than show off your tits. Because AI is just the future.
Well, given that AI can actually do creative things quite well, I'd also be worried about coding. Coding might not really be viable for too long.
Dude, lawyering should not be.
Hold on.
Right now, AI is doing better work as a lawyer.
Nick, what's your take on this? Since you're a coder yourself, what's your take on this?
Well, I think the prediction is in like the next 5 years, 14% of the global workforce will be replaced by AI. I think there's just gonna be like massive shifts in literally everything.
Yeah,
but,
I was talking about the writer's strike. Like that just happened, and they finally got like some kind of agreement to get like a minimum amount of writers on shows, and they're like worried about getting replaced by AI. Like it's already happening. It's happening in fucking
I remember the predictions like 15, 20 years ago with AI was that like some menial labor jobs were going to get replaced, and they didn't think AI would be able to like mimic human creativity, but like the exact opposite has happened. Menial labor jobs like, you know, Amazon warehouses have exploded, but a lot of these creative jobs are going away.
I know they have some people that actually are technicians on robots that like move shit around in Amazon warehouses as well. So like that's already replacing some of the workforce, just little by little.
As like a maker, an artist though, you're gonna see pushback where the value of a handmade item, where they can see me making it, is going to like exponentially increase. You're gonna
I'll just make an AI video of a fake Asian woman making it and be like, look, it's real. Here she is making it. I made a video of me making it.
Depends how evolved AI gets. Because like ASMR content.
People get all mad at me when I show the handmade shit though, because I made a card game and I sent a video of the Chinese sweatshop where they were assembling it, and everyone's like, I don't want to see all these old Chinese ladies putting the card game in boxes. I'm like, what? It's handmade. Everybody gave me shit for that. So clearly they don't care about handmade items.
I mean, my channel does.
People don't want to see how they don't want to see how the sausage is made. What do you make? Do you have an Etsy?
How is this sausage made?
A number of ways.
Okay, we don't need to get into that. Wait, Nick, you Vegan Gaze just said that he believes that AI would replace coders, and I know within like, the coding game community, the coding community, right? A lot of people go back and forth on whether that's even possible or not. What's your thoughts on that?
Definitely. I think there's a lot of people that don't even know how to code now that can build applications just using ChatGPT and things like that. It's pretty easy now, like every developer's using ChatGPT. Also, there's like low-code, no-code platforms that are using AI now. And by next year, they're predicting that over 60% of like application of website development will be through those platforms. Like Wix, for example, like you don't even have to know how to code. And it's a lot of like AI responsiveness and AI tools used in things like that. So yeah, definitely.
Doesn't this just replace Stack Overflow? Because coders were already using Stack Overflow.
Oh my God, who cares about coding? Guys, we can make AI girlfriends. We never have to interact with real women and their fucking emotions ever again. That's what we need to talk about.
OnlyFans, babe. That's already what OnlyFans is.
I want a Sony sex robot that I can program fucking Hannah Montana's face onto, or whoever the fuck, and just fuck the shit out of it. And that's what I
Yeah,
want.
we
if
also
you've
need
ever seen the Black
holographic
Mirror
girlfriends we can
episode
keep
where
in our
she
pocket.
has like her husband
gonna need to.
dies and then they have the model, that doesn't work out in the long run. Have you seen that Black Mirror episode?
Yeah, but that's made by
Yes.
British people.
Yeah, and that was a woman too,
Yeah.
who lost her husband. Yeah, like a dude who lost his like wife. That
A
would go a
fleshlight
bit
will do.
differently.
Yeah.
You're really
Yeah.
telling me you'd be satisfied with like a walking fleshlight with a Hannah Montana face?
I don't think
Depends.
you
I
wanna
mean,
know
not
the
Hannah
answer to that
Montana. What's her
question.
name? Now that she's of age, not the Hannah Montana age, of course not.
Miley
Miley
Cyrus,
Cyrus
is what you're looking for,
that's
I
her
think.
name.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I
I
just,
did a
Hannah
robot.
Montana's got such a.
I guess you. Yeah.
good show.
It's good to clarify. Yeah.
It is good to clarify.
Okay.
Point is, guys, the entire sexual landscape is gonna change.
Vito, stop
Women-
being a fucking horny bastard, nigga. God damn, bro.
What, do you not want to
We're
fuck a
talking about
robot?
AI.
Do you not
We
want
need
to
at
fuck
least
a
talk about,
robot?
like,
Who cares about coding? I want to fuck an anime lady for real.
Can't
with
you already do that?
4 tits and a giant dick. And
There's
whatever
some
else I want to
pretty
program
good
onto it.
VR anime.
Yeah, that's what I.
sex
No,
games.
not good enough.
Are you
It's got to be
speaking from
Sony.
Experience speaking games. We'll talk later. But
We
Yeah,
are
I tried to make-
clearly-
we'll be
I got
Yeah.
another question. Hold on, I got another question. Right. So,
Mhm.
should people with the likelihood of producing birth defects in their offspring be sterilized or banned from reproducing?
Oof.
No.
Wait, are we doing
No,
a eugenics
what
thing
kind
now?
of what kind of
Are we doing
Hitlerian
eugenics?
question is this?
Yeah,
No,
the
no,
issue is that would very easily lead to eugenics, even if the likelihood of somebody with like genetic defects having kids that suffer, you'd probably cause more suffering from implementing a law like that.
Define the birth defects. Is there a certain like? Are you saying like autism or like missing a finger? Like where are we fucking cutting it off here?
It's hard to draw the line. Like 1/4 of males have some form of autism spectrum disorder or something.
That's what I'm saying. We need to have like a defined like. What do you mean by birth defect? That's very
Yeah, I
fucking
think.
vague.
Yeah,
Eugenics.
I think like ADHD is extremely common. Like, and there's dwarfism. Like, should dwarves not be able to have kids because of the likelihood of them?
What if we made it an option though?
Dwarf children.
What if we said, listen,
Like
we want to
Amazon Prime
sterilize
for
you. It's
babies?
your choice. But if you let us sterilize you, we're going to give you a top-of-the-line Sony sex robot, and that's the trade.
Well, they already have that.
or like
It's
a
called
lifetime
vasectomy,
subscription
which
to Netflix.
I highly
I know they have a
recommend every
vasectomy, but they
man
don't
get
have
a
the Sony sex robot as a reward for the vasectomy.
He's,
That's
he's
the
saying
problem.
like
Yeah,
there
unfortunately.
could be like a government subsidized like, oh, if you take this sterilization we'll give you like fucking $500 a month or something. But that sounds dystopian as fuck.
That's a good deal.
I mean,
Real.
don't they already
Well, it's
have
better
that
what the
going on in
Chinese
China?
did. The Chinese would just hit you over the head with a hammer if you had too many
The
kids. So
one-child
at least
policy.
you're giving them
Haven't you already seen
something.
this happen in the movie Gattaca? Hasn't this already happened? If y'all have seen that movie?
I have seen Gattaca. I don't think Gattaca was a very realistic movie.
Well,
but
yeah,
I
it
have
didn't end
seen
realistically,
Gattaca.
but it gives you the dystopian effect at least.
I want to be
I mean,
like
isn't
in
G-
Wally.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
Isn't
but, like,
gene
we don't
editing
let
something
retarded
that's already-
people have
Vito,
jobs, so
I'm
we already
fucking
have some
talking.
eugenics.
God damn. Is my mic working, Vito? When I'm fucking talking, don't cut me off.
I can't
Wait.
see your fucking face, you fucking
You don't
diaper
need
man.
to, you fucking retard. I can
Well,
barely
then I
see your
would
mouth
see your
move
lips
between your
flapping.
fucking chubby cheeks,
Oh
you
my
fucking retard.
Christ.
Anyways, my bad. Isn't gene editing
You're
something
the one
that
who took an
already
AI
exists?
discussion and made it into eugenics.
Yeah, I
for
think
some
gene
fucking
editing
reason.
does exist.
I fucking switched gears. I'm sorry. I didn't want to hear about you fucking a robot. Holy shit.
Well,
my bad.
still gonna talk about fucking robots. So
I'd like
Of course you will. That's the only action you're getting in the fucking past 20 years. Anyways, my bad. Let me get back on topic. Isn't gene
All right.
editing something that is already going on? Like in China, where they're fucking testing whether you could change your fucking baby's eye color while they're in their like mom's womb or some shit. I don't know.
Are we
Like,
talking
so
about
like this-
modifying baby in the womb? Or like
So
Yeah.
I think right now the only thing they've done is made a kid immune to HIV, but it also gave him some other kind of physical problems that probably negated the benefit because the likelihood of that problem getting HIV in the first place is pretty low. So there's a lot of ethical issues with gene editing. I mean, if you could edit in beneficial genes that say made you live longer without any downsides like increasing risk of cancer, wouldn't necessarily have a problem with that.
make babies super soldiers. I could see that. Yeah. There's no downside to editing all their DNA and
Wait,
shit.
now what about
Well,
a Jurassic
there
Park type
is.
situation?
No, I'm fucking with you.
Yeah,
Should we make dinosaurs?
dodos. Definitely make dodos.
I've seen they've been trying to like
as long as the dinosaurs are vegan, so like, you know, Brachiosaurus or something, they just eat plants, then yeah.
That's not
Yeah,
fun.
but they're big.
Aren't they? I think they're
Nobody
bringing
wants to
back
see a
woolly
Brachiosaurus.
mammoths this year.
I'm not buying tickets to Brachiosaurus Park, man. Come on.
They got the giant ass necks.
If you could feed the T-Rexes vegan cat food and they were separated from, you know, the herbivorous animals, I wouldn't necessarily have a problem with it.
They would curse their reanimation. If you
What do you think about giving Chinese people dinosaur genes? Would that be ethical?
Well, they do have a lot of dragons in their culture, so maybe they'd like
Okay.
that.
This is like that Spider-Man panel where the guy can edit fucking DNA code, and he's like, "Oh, you could have cured cancer." He's like, "No, I want to make fucking people dinosaurs."
People into dinosaurs. There you go. Mostly just Chinese people, though. I think they would take to it.
All right, I got another question here, right? So, because every time, and I wonder how you're gonna fucking turn this about another sex robot fucking discussion, but
or racist discussion,
or dinosaurs. It wasn't racist.
True.
Chinese people are the master race. They deserve access to dinosaurs.
Holy fucking shit, Pop. Anyways. In a world in which plastic surgery and cosmetic procedures are increasingly becoming normalized and sold to a younger population, should there be regulations imposed either on social media regarding transparency or on the practices themselves?
I think they should have like a hashtag, like it's hashtag ad, except it's hashtag fake. On their Instagram posts. Yeah, I knew you would say that. But
I think women should be forced to have
having
cosmetic
stuff
surgery.
done, but I think that's stupid.
I think it'd be insanely fun.
So here's the thing, doctors have to sign a Hippocratic oath to do no harm, so I don't think there really needs to be regulation. It really depends on the patient and the conversation you have with your doctor. I'm not really in favor of imposing regulations when you have a medical system the way it's set up, where doctors are, you know, at least supposed to do no harm. So
don't people get surgeries to look like aliens and shit?
Yeah, but you're talking about adults. And again, very few, and that guy had to go to like Mexico and shit to get a lot of those procedures. I know who you're talking about, the Black Alien Project guy.
Should there be cultural pressure to be open and honest about the procedures you get done? Absolutely. Should it be required? Absolutely not.
The cultural pressure should be pressuring all women to get the procedures. Because they just look. Have you seen the Korean?
Only if there's return pressure for guys to get lengthening surgery so they're taller for us.
Yeah, but then we gotta like.
Do you care about how tall a
legs
guy
and then like insert metal rods and shit.
never understood that. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Look at the Korean plastic surgeries before and after, and you will forever be like, "Yep, plastic surgery is the way, man." Because in like, I think it's South Korea, it's like
you want gene editing.
40% of Korean women get plastic surgery, and they just come out looking like little perfect fucking porcelain dolls. It's crazy. And before they have the monolid, you know, the monolid where their eyes look like half shut.
Yeah, but that's hot. Like that's the thing.
The monolid is hot. It looks fucking weird. And then they get the fucking.
Putting your own personal desire and aesthetic on a different culture, and there's.
Bro, if I show you 100 South Korean women before and after, you will agree every time. Like,
well, that's selection bias too. Those are procedures that came out well. If you look at a lot of plastic surgeries, they don't necessarily look better. They might look different, but they don't look better.
Are you familiar with South Korean plastic surgery?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I am.
So
I've seen a lot of the memes and shit.
You also have the ladies in Thailand who have incredibly perfect faces, but like that doesn't mean that everyone.
Like a lot of them are good looking to begin with. Like they're just like lean, slender. They have high cheekbones. So like a lot of the time
come out looking
perfect. Disclosing it would help beauty standards because people are getting the surgery because they think that's the standard. It's normal when really it's not normal, and they're paying thousands to get these surgeries done.
Well, on top of that,
gotta bring the prices
surgery
down.
Works best when you're only making very small, subtle changes. When you have to make like really drastic changes to change somebody's face, they usually just look fucked up, like they had surgery.
Yeah.
Hopefully they discover the BBL over there. Vegan, you misunderstood me, by the way, when I speaking about like the question. It's not necessarily the doctors. I'm talking about social media influencers, because when you see a lot of these women, right? And the perfect bodies that they've got, and the way that it influences the fucking, you know, young women that would see this shit and fucks with their head. Don't you think just like when somebody's like creating an ad, right, and it says hashtag ad, there should be something that lets the person know, all right, this person has done cosmetic surgery or like plastic surgery.
Wasn't
Here's what
there,
I
wait, real
think
quick,
should
wasn't
be
there a
done.
social media platform that said that they were going to start auto-labeling pictures that used filters? I thought Instagram
Yeah,
floated,
that's what I.
floated that idea.
That would be my idea. They should actually have
You just
a
run through a filter on
notification
your-
saying
It could be
there's
like
a
community
filter
noted.
or there's some sort of editing on the photo.
Yeah,
I
if
think
you want
that's
to
what
flag
You can just do
filters,
that on your
sure.
local machine.
But I achieved my body by going to the gym, and you can't tell me it's detrimental to social media because I'm healthy and I work out a lot. My
Yeah, but
body's
we're
in the
talking
gym apart from my
specifically about, like,
tits.
surgeries and
So no,
stuff.
I don't think I need to flag what I got done. Because if anything, I'm a positive influence saying, yeah, go work out.
Yeah.
I
People are always
I'm
asking
not
me how I
saying
got
from,
my
like, well,
figure.
I don't have a big butt
And-
because of a BBL. So like, not
Yeah.
every social media influencer has that perfect body because of plastic surgery.
Yeah,
Wait,
like a
did
lot
you-
of
did you
people
say
accuse
everything
me of
but
taking
your tits,
steroids
though?
and shit.
I don't want to be personal. You
Say
said
that
everything
again?
but your tits?
Yeah, I've gone 2 boob jobs. Like, I'm very open about the work I've gotten, but everything else is all from the gym. My philosophy is if you can't fix it in the gym, then you can get the work done.
That's fair, but you'd still
So
be
if you got a
communicating.
busted ass face, you should get work.
Not necessarily, no, because
Like
that
Nina
depends on how
Infinity's
you
giant
value
witch
beauty.
Like,
I mean,
I-
there's a societal standard of beauty, but there's a lot of beauty.
Yeah,
that's
but it's almost
unique.
like pay to win at a certain point. Like, you've done it twice.
I think the whole social media thing and photo editing is a very new phenomena, and people just need to learn what a realistic expectation is for how they look.
True.
It's just going to take a little while for society to catch up, but like kids need to definitely be taught, probably as part of like some sort of lesson in school, like in sex education or something, that these aren't realistic images; they're heavily edited, and even people who
That
get
sounds
plastic
mighty
surgery still edit their
transphobic
photo.
right now. That sounds
How does
very
that transphobic?
Vegan guns. You're telling people to accept their bodies the way they
agree.
are.
No, that's not necessarily what
Okay,
I'm
so
saying.
then-
I'm just saying
well,
you have to have realistic
well.
expectations.
Well,
And
that's
understand
very
that a lot of
transphobic.
photos and shit online, are edited.
Yeah. All right.
Speaking of an edit, we are about to edit this panel because we are doing another
I
vote
already know I'm gone.
to keep, not kick.
Who's done?
I'm done.
Nick won again. Nick's got it.
Coffeezilla clout only goes so far.
By the way, you could plead your case. You're not going to be eliminated. Like, it's not 100%
Oh,
guaranteed
really?
because it's only the bottom 2, right?
I'm out. I'm out. It's me going this time.
Ain't no way.
I mean, we'll have to wait and see. So wait, so Vegan Gates, you agree with a filter? You agree that, you know, pictures should be labeled whether they have a filter on or not, but you don't agree whether pictures should have a label that says this person has had work done? Because it's pretty much like community notes, but just for people that are selling their body or like selling their image.
Well, I have a
Yeah,
lot of friends whose
so-
parents have paid for their daughter's boob jobs, and they're not social media influencers. It's just a personal decision, and they have less than 1,000 followers on Instagram. So I don't
Like,
think
I
that
don't-
you need to publicize to their entire family and friends, like, yeah, I got a rhinoplasty, yeah, I got a boob job. I think that's silly.
Wow.
Like, I don't
They
understand
tell them-
how
Well,
you're
hold on.
supposed
Let's
to...
ask Vito. Let's ask Vito how he feels about that because Vito, you have won the prior round, and now you need to tell
Thank
us.
God. I think Eugenia Cooney should have to publish her entire caloric intake.
You
every
need.
day.
Okay, well, you need to tell us who you prefer between Wood Baby and Technicals because those are the two up for elimination. Good luck.
Well, let's see. So we got Technicals. You're black.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gone.
That's
No,
true.
that's not it. Hold on. I'm still deciding.
Come on.
I just want an evenly mixed panel. Wood Baby,
Damn.
what would you identify as racially?
I'm white, but I'm the only female here, so I would get rid
You
of
are the
all
only
boys.
female. That's pretty. That's a good argument.
Don't let it be you.
Mr.
If you believe with what you said about Sniper Wolf, I'm trusting your decision.
I gotta be real, guys. We can't not have a female voice on this panel.
Oh
Damn
my
it.
God.
Technicals. I'm sorry. Come on,
Affirmative
it's a
action
sausage
wins
fest,
again.
You know,
Fuck.
it's true.
Well,
I'm
yes,
simping.
There we go.
I'm simping.
Thank you for having me, guys. If you want to find me, you know, Twitter Technicals _ YouTube Technicals. I do smash investigations into all the degeneracy, so follow me there.
My misogynistic jokes won't hit as hard
Alright,
without
thank you
a
for coming
woman
on.
to react to them.
Alright.
God bless.
Okay.
Kick me the fuck out of here.
Okay, already done. Okay, I
I
was
won 3
already
out
on
of
it.
4 rounds. Is that a kick or keep record?
No, everybody else has the same thing. Anyways, wait, vegan gains.
All right.
Also, let me address what you were saying. I'm not saying that every single person should have a label on their social media post that says, oh, this person has done plastic surgery or this person has had work done. I'm only talking about like the Insta models or the women that are clearly selling their body.
Okay, so what are what are the qualifications for that? What are the stipulations? So what do I need to do to then have to report what I do with filters or plastic surgery?
So the issue isn't with what influencers are we going to decide has to abide by this. The issue is like you having to hand over medical information. Like that seems to violate, things like HIPAA guidelines. And I mean, there's different plastic surgeries. Like there are people with cleft lips who end up getting plastic surgery. Like, is that counted? Like there's plastic surgeries that are corrective in some way, like that allow people to breathe better. Like, does that have to be counted? And I just don't like the idea of people being forced to hand over medical information.
Right, so let's say I'm an influencer and I have a deviated septum and have to get a rhinoplasty. I don't think that should have to be public knowledge.
Nobody's saying that you have to hand your medical records into fucking Instagram for them to fucking
So what are we
verify
saying? That you gotta say...
saying there should be a regulation to announce that.
No, hell, even on Twitter, it's not like, oh, like half the fucking posts that get community fucking noted. It's not that they submitted something. It was from people in the comments that were saying, okay, this video is an ad, or this video has X, Y, and Z in it. That's what I'm saying, because at the end of the day, it is a real issue, right? We could all agree that it's a real issue when you have a lot of these women that are incredibly fucking insecure because they look at these unattainable, ridiculous fucking women and their bodies are like, holy shit. Like,
How is women being insecure a problem? That sounds good.
Okay, stop, Vito. But do you understand where I'm coming from? It's like the idea behind it is they think this is attainable, natural, and this woman is 100% natural. When no, she has X, Y, and Z.
They should know.
I think it's wrong for like fitness influencers to claim they got their booty naturally if they got BBL, but I don't think anyone is foolish enough to actually think like, oh yeah, she attained that naturally.
Oh no,
yeah,
there are
pretty
tons
easy to
of
tell.
bullshit. No, there are
plenty.
tons. There are plenty. There are girls on Instagram who get BBLs and edit their photos, claim it's all natural, then sell like fitness programs, and dumbasses believe them.
I just prefaced with that's wrong. I literally prefaced with that.
Yeah, that is
it's wrong. But the issue is
like,
people are so.
happen.
Who was that? What was the guy called? The Ice Fisher King or whatever? Who was like the most obvious fucking roid guy ever? How many people believe that this dude
Liver
was just
King?
or Liver King?
Liver King, yeah.
How many people believe that this
Ice
guy was like
Fisher?
an all natty, like just meat eating dude, and that's how he like people fall for this shit all the time. It's a huge problem on all right.
Yep, I feel like it's also
Is it a huge problem
as well?
though?
The fucking roid heads. It should be applied to them as well. Michael Hearn, the fucking Liver King. It should be applied to them as well. If these guys are fucking roiding and then they're sitting here selling supplements and have companies that are worth 9 figures plus, yeah, they should also fucking have their shit fucking loaded as well. Say this person is on fucking
It's
drugs.
full circle. My original point was that there has to be cultural pressure for it, but we don't need to regulate it via social media websites.
I think it should. So I think what should be regulated is fraud. I think if you're saying that if you get a BBL, you're filtering your photos and you say you're all natural and this is how I attain my physique, and you're selling something based on those claims, you should be guilty of fraud. I think that should be. I think that makes sense.
You think there should be like a little red fraud button at the top of people's like Instagram profiles if they've been outed?
Well, you can report things for fraud. And again, if some of these things are found out, I think they should be held accountable for fraud or deceptive practices. Get their account taken down for something like that. Like same with Liver King. He said, "I'm all natural. I just take these supplements. This is how I get my physique." He should have his YouTube channel taken down, his TikTok, because it's fraud.
Based.
That's even more extreme than the shit I said. It's like the fucking news stories. They're like, fact checkers find this claim to be false. Like, that's literally what I'm proposing. It's not even that crazy. And for it to like be seen as impossible, I don't believe so. Because if they've done that for news, if they've done that for random fucking tweets, they did it on Twitter with the girls that post OF pictures, and like some fucking daily hip hop Twitter page posted, and they're like, this is clearly an ad. I'm saying do the exact same thing, but for women or men that are selling their bodies while claiming that they're natural or whatever the fuck, just put that shit there. That's all I'm saying.
Just like a disclaimer?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, this person is lying to you, and that's it.
Well, do you think they
question.
feel pressured into lying because they're not allowed to sell steroids? Maybe that's the root problem. We need to legalize all the strength.
I'm in favor of legalizing
performance
steroids.
enhancing drugs. Yeah. That seems to be the real solution. Then they don't have to lie. Then you can just go, hey, I'm taking steroids. Buy them on my website at liverkingsteroids.com.
It's not even about illegality. I think it's because they don't want to be seen as like their work being diminished. Because even right now, when I brought up like having work done, Woodbabe was like, "No, but I worked hard and bump on my body. I went to the gym. I never said you didn't." But most people feel like if they say they're on roids, they'll people will say, "Clearly you didn't work. You just took steroids," because people don't know how the fuck those things work. So that's the issue. It's not even about legality. Most people that hide that they're on roids do it because they just don't want to be fucking seen as like the guy who took the easy way. Anyways,
yeah, a lot of those people.
A
lot of those people don't say they're natural too. They just like avoid the topic at all times, right?
Well, they have to avoid the topic because they won't get sponsorships if they like outwardly say they take steroids. So even the top bodybuilders aren't really open about it because brands won't sponsor them at that point.
Okay, but we're talking about people lying on the internet. This is a waste of time. It's like, am I going to tell... I think it should be illegal for those happy families that post videos of how happy they are on their vacation, and then they go home and they beat the shit out of their kids. You know, it should be illegal to lie about how happy you are. It's like, whatever, you can't do it. You can't make these laws. Everyone's lying to make a buck. That's all marketing is. Marketing is 90% lying. If you drink a Pepsi Cola, you're going to have a big car. If you drive a fast car, you're going to get a hot girlfriend. Okay, it just goes on forever.
Yeah, like Vito subscribes by if I'm really racist, then I'll get followers.
No, that's not.
Oh my!
I'm not really racist. I think I'm the regular amount of racist.
You're right. You have some misogyny in there too. You're right.
Oh, I'm like fully. That I'll admit to that all day. Come on, women deserve.
Okay, wait. On this topic, wait, hold on. Okay, Myron. On this topic, let me ask you this. Woodbabe, I'll start with you. Is it ever okay to use offensive humor, such as jokes that play on racial stereotypes, even if it's just meant as a joke?
No.
I've never made a joke.
I'd say yes. Drop the N-word in my chat because I can't decipher if they're black or not.
Oof.
So, offensive jokes are fine as long as they're meant as jokes. I think society's gotten a little too sensitive. But at the same time, it's hard to tell if somebody's joking. So, yeah, when you're moderating, like, your YouTube chat or something, you kind of have to ban these people. But if we're talking about, like, just chatting with friends or something, or having, like, conversation at work, like, yeah, having, like, black uncle jokes or something, I don't see a problem with that.
If they start talking about 15% and 53%, though, you get a little weirded out, right?
I don't understand what that is.
Then you're a much better person than I am.
Good one, Vito.
I think if you have a social media presence, it is your duty to be loving and not play into offensive jokes, because that's telling other people who are just doing day-to-day that it's acceptable to talk that way. And when I'm with my friends, like, yeah, we might play into some stereotypical joking, but when you're influencer, I don't think there's a place for that.
I would disagree. So I think what has to be communicated is that it is just a joke and it's not serious.
You're right.
Like Nick,
it's how it's conveyed. You're right.
And I think your community will be able to tell, like when Nick Fuentes, makes the Holocaust denial jokes, talks about the cookie analogy, and then just says, "Lol, it's all for lols, guys." Like there's a level of seriousness there, where he does want other people to be Holocaust deniers. Zerka, sort of the same thing as well.
With what?
Well, with his like Nazi jokes and shit.
Zerka seems to not like the Jews.
Zerka makes more pedo jokes than Nazi jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that makes
yeah, and I mean with Zerka, he does promote the idea that, oh yeah, it's fine to like fuck around with like 13, 14, 15-year-old girls, like they're old enough.
Zerka is very clearly
to be fair, he doesn't say 13, 14, 15. He stops at 16,
That's well, I've heard him go younger. I've heard him
He was on Dick Masterson's show, and it's like, you kind of sound like a pedophile right now. And he went, "What's wrong with pedophiles?"
No, because what's stopping
like, a lot of things are wrong with pedophiles,
what's stopping someone from being truly offensive and be like, "Oh no, it was just a joke. It was just a joke." Like using that as a cop out. There's nothing stopping you from using "it was just a joke" as a cop out when you're actually being fully serious.
No, there is. There's an I think there's a way to say that.
Yeah, but such a gray zone is even worth playing into that.
It might be. Depends on the topic.
If the only intention is to be funny, then it's a joke.
Well, the problem that we have now is that we have a generation of emotionally stunted people who still react to the most blasé shock humor. So when guys like Zerka or Nick Fuentes go, "Oh, the Jewish question, oh my God," you know, what, and you're like, yeah, but that's not really clever or funny. You're just being shocking, and everyone's laughing out of the fact that it's so taboo. I think that's really the problem we're at with this online comedy is, yeah, you should be able to joke about whatever you want to joke about, but your jokes are bad, and you should not be celebrated from just saying something offensive. Whereas a lot of people really go, wow, that's Zerka. He said something offensive. It goes, anyone can say something offensive. It takes no amount of effort. And then that's what drives me nuts.
I think you need to like understand your own community. Like the riot that happened in New York where the guy, what's his name, announced he's giving away PS5s. Yeah. Like that's an example of you need to recognize what your own community does, like how old they are, you know, how they'd react to certain things. Like if I had a very right-wing community of people, which I don't, I probably wouldn't make certain jokes. If I had a very left-wing community, probably wouldn't make certain jokes. So
because you're appealing to their beliefs?
No, it's not that you're appealing to their beliefs. It's that you may radicalize them in certain ways that you don't intend to. Because again, like if you make a joke about, say, having Donald Trump stay in office like indefinitely, let him run as long of a term he wants. If you have a very right-wing community and you make a joke like that, they might actually like take that seriously. So
yeah, that makes sense.
Like that's an example. So I think you do need to recognize what type of community you have and be careful with what you say so as not to maybe radicalize or trigger them in a fucked up way.
I don't think you can avoid it though. I think if you're on the internet, the chance that some idiot is going to watch your content is very high, and your audience is going to include a lot of people who might get the wrong idea from the jokes you're making. And that's kind of like, I mean, I've seen this argument.
What I was trying to say exactly that. Like, I'm not trying to come off as a Karen, but you got to be really clear that you're making a joke if you're going to go that direction. Because I think there's a weird gray zone where a lot of people might not know you're joking and be like, heck yeah, like I don't know, whatever. And I think it needs to be like,
yeah, but the best part of comedy is not the part where you stop the joke and explain why it's a joke. You know, it's like comedy dies when you have to constantly coach it in. Oh, but we're just joking, we're just hanging out. It's like, at the end of the day, you have to go, listen, there's a lot of dumb people in the world, and frankly, it's not your job as a person who makes comedy to coddle them. It's the job of the schools and the societal, whatever you want to call it, meeting places and whatever else. It's their job to teach people that racism is bad.
And
it's
on
not
that
a comedian's
take,
job.
Good job.
To
We got it.
coach
Yeah, we got it. You don't have to keep doing it. Okay. On that take.
I was finishing the point. You can give me 2 fucking seconds.
Okay, we'll wrap it up a little bit quicker. Okay. Listen.
Yeah,
we've
I was
ended
really
the
on a
last
rant
round.
there.
We've
Well,
ended the last round.
15 jokes
Oh,
are
excuse me.
hilarious to
Hello?
me, but
Is
there's
my
only
mic
two
muted?
jokes.
Is my mic muted?
She's the one fucking
Jesus.
up now.
Okay. Hey, we're voting to keep, not kick. This is an important vote. It is a double elimination round. Okay. So, good luck, guys. Vote hard. This is one of the most important votes of the entire show. Do an appeal to the audience, guys. Go ahead. They're voting right now. This could be your last
Vote
chance.
me so I can kick
The second I'm
Uber
gone,
out.
this is not going to be fun. The second I'm gone, you're going to have a bad time. So, vote accordingly. You want to be stuck with vegan gains?
Oh, they want to be stuck with me.
Should eat animals. Oh,
Wow.
I'm morally
Well,
superior.
you eat animals and look at you. Yeah, you'd want to end up like me.
Yeah, I don't want your
You want
dick
to end up
sucking
like
lips.
Vito?
I have a
Eating fucking
manly
Burger
fucking
King
build.
like a loser?
Do you want to fuck women or do you want to fuck your dog that keeps walking around in the background of his fucking
Oh, I
webcam
fuck women,
feed?
dude. What women
Your
are you
dog
fucking?
is not a
Dude,
woman.
you must have the driest fucking dick imaginable.
This hot tranny
Like,
was
this
over
is
my
the
house.
guy who's
Oh wait, I
talking
can't
about
say that
wanting
anymore.
sex robots. Like, buddy, I think you're trying to tell us something here.
I want trans women, I want a fucking robot because all the real women I deal with, I get, you know, fucking gotta take them on a date.
What was that?
You gotta feed them, keep them alive.
What the fuck?
Why'd we go to trans women out of nowhere?
Oh, I love trans women. I've been banging all sorts of trans women.
So you expanded
Love
your pool. That's smart.
Well, listen.
Well, at least you're
Yeah, man, you gotta
trans
run.
Listen.
Dude, because trans women at the end of the day, let's be real, they got that man brain.
They do.
So you can hang
Thank
out.
you,
can
Vito.
smoke a bowl
Thank
and play
you.
Smash Brothers with a trans
Vito,
woman.
good for you. You've got all the time in the world to talk because you're going on to the last round. And you will be
Ooh,
joined,
nice.
believe it or not, by Nick White.
So I gotta-
Wow.
Oh, me and Nick are in the top?
Damn.
Oh shit!
I'm so fucked.
It was
Made
a
it to
close
the
one.
end,
Vegan
saying
game.
nothing.
It was close.
Vegan Gains, Woodbig. Thank you both for coming on. Vegan Gains, start off by shouting yourself out.
Yeah, so you can check out my YouTube channel. It is Vegan Gains on YouTube. I'm vegangains.real on Instagram, and I'm also Vegan Gains on OnlyFans. So if you want to see me naked, check me out there.
And twitch.tv/dogfucker, right?
Okay. Reddit is for you, ladies and gentlemen. Vegan Gains, thank you for coming on.
You lose!
Wood Babe, please go ahead and shout yourself out.
Get him out. Get him out of here.
All right, I'm Wood Baby. I stream on here. I have an OnlyFans too, so if you want to go check that out, you can. But thanks so much for having me, guys. It's been fun.
Thank you for coming on.
I love you, Wood Babe. Have fun.
Already at love? God damn, bro. Take it easy.
I'm marrying that woman.
Okay. Okay.
All right, now
That's my girlfriend.
I guess I have to talk.
Why do you think I was negging her so hard? She was getting turned on.
Whoa, easy with the N-words, bro. Like, you've already said 3. Come on,
Negging! Negging!
Okay. What do you call somebody who negs a lot?
Oh my god! Oh, what a good joke! Oh my god! I think this round should just be 11 minutes of Q stand-up.
By the way, that was better than anything you fucking cracked in the past fucking 10 months, buddy.
Oh,
I've saved your
11.
whole fucking show,
Oh my
Quantorius.
god.
Quantorius, I'm not a
Me and
black guy
Nick.
in fucking Alabama. Holy shit. Where the fuck did you
Quantorius.
get that from? Just say
know.
Q. If Coranto's Stuart, just say Q. By the way, Nicholas, congratulations for making it this far. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
I swear to God, I am enough of a dickhead to just fucking give it to Vito if you don't go hard this round, okay?
Ooh.
All right, I'll try.
Okay, listen, I know you got it in you, you know?
It's all gonna come down to
Anyways.
the topic. It's all gonna come down to the topic.
Oh, well, it's about to be a good one. This is the
Listen,
best
I
one
have-
we've got, okay? Get ready. This is about to blow your fucking mind at how
Don't
unbelievably
do this.
awesome.
You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, man. Stop that shit, okay? And also, I have plenty of fucking questions, so don't worry. If you don't like one, I've got 10 in the chamber. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, or should I say gentlemen, because we don't like women here, clearly. Should schools teach comprehensive sex education, including topics like contraception and sexual orientation, to all students? I want to start with Nick.
Yeah, I mean, don't they already do that? They teach everyone has to take sex. You mean in like high school or something?
High school, middle school, all of it.
I mean,
was
yeah, in
letting
my
you-
school, I had to take sex education. I feel like almost every public
Wait, you want
school
to
has
teach
take-
kindergartners about sex education? You fucking pervert.
No, I was saying in high school. What the hell?
Well, he just said all fucking classes. Were you paying attention to the fucking question?
Oh,
You
and
got
those
some
classes
weird-
are
Well,
gonna
no,
be
I would
fucking-
not teach, you know, elementary school or middle
Oh,
school.
now he walks it back.
I never said that, bro.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I feel like every public school already has to do that. Maybe private schools don't have to do that necessarily. But yeah, they should probably mandate that so that there's not like early pregnancies and stuff. That's about it.
Okay,
got
but do you want
another
to teach?
question.
Do you want to teach them about all sex stuff? You know, do you want to teach kids about butt sex?
Maybe the reproductive systems, and then yeah, like having safe sex. That's about it mainly.
Okay.
Wait,
I
let
mean,
me
what
ask
do you
you this.
think?
Wait, hold on. Let's switch gears, because I actually want to know your take on this, okay? The sex question was just for me. I was curious, you know what I mean? Is it ever acceptable to sacrifice personal privacy for the sake of national security? So if the government basically said, we need to know everything about you, and if we do, that'll help us protect you. Would you
Is
be
it on
down
an
for that?
individual level, or is it like for everybody? Like
For
everybody's
everybody.
personal private.
Everybody's privacy is, you know, compromised for the sake of national security. Would you be down for that?
Well,
Like
I think
Pro-Patriot
that
Act? No.
maybe
Wait, hold
like
on.
as cameras
ahead.
are getting more advanced, there's going to be more cameras set up all around the country, and I think they're going to be using AI to detect what's going on. So that might help stop crime a lot better. So that could be kind of good. And that's what kind of like personal
That's
privacy.
your
like-
that's your fucking argument. That might stop some crime. That
it
would
would
be kinda
stop a
good.
lot of crime,
want
honestly,
a
if you had like
full-time
auto
sort of
systems.
Oh, cool. Hey, why don't we just put a camera in everyone's house? I read a cool book about that.
Well, no,
one
maybe
time.
not the houses.
Oh, I can put some in
Why
some
not?
houses.
It would probably stop all the crimes if we did that.
I mean, it would probably.
Yeah, hey, we should do that. Why don't we
Yeah.
all gather in the town square and every 10 minutes we can get mad at East Asia, you dumb motherfucker. Look, we have Nick, who's currently arguing for a 1984 police surveillance state. I'm a man who believes in personal freedom and integrity. I don't believe the government should be surveilling us at all times. that can lead to all sorts of chaos. Yes,
what
you're
are you
going to stop
doing?
some
What kind of
but
crimes
what...
are you doing that you want to like?
Oh,
stay
what do
hidden?
you have to hide? Why don't you just let me search?
Ooh.
Can I come to your house and search your house, Nick?
I mean, you could. Yeah, I have nothing here.
Okay. So you're gonna, if the cops show up at your door, you, as a fucking cuck to the government, are gonna say, "Come on in, officers. Why don't you touch all my stuff?"
Yeah,
Holy
what do I
shit!
care?
Is this really your argument? Wow. Okay. All right. I mean, there's nowhere to go from there. What can I search? What if I want to give you a rectal exam to make sure you don't have any drugs up your asshole?
Jeez.
Well, I guess you'd have.
Why
to
are
suspect
you
me.
hesitating? Say no, you dumb motherfucker.
Well,
This
no,
is
if
the
you-
easiest shit in the world.
Okay, well,
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
if someone's walking through an airport and you suspect they have drugs up their asshole and they're smuggling them, you should probably be able to search them.
Okay.
So, like, you know,
He got you there.
Throw the government searching your butthole. I
mean-
am anti the government searching my butthole.
it's just a quick search, man. You know, not that big a deal.
I feel like we're not having a real discussion. Bro, we do not want a surveillance state. Your job as a private citizen at all points in time is that the cops want to constantly surveil you. They want to put up cameras everywhere. They want to know where you're going. They want to put a GPS tracker in your car and your phone and everything else. Don't give them that. You have no moral reason to give that to them. You are a private citizen. The government does not need to track where you are. You are free to live your life in the manner that you choose, because that is the slippery slope to totalitarian psychopath nonsense. Okay? You don't do you believe in gun ownership? Should people be allowed to own guns?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
I live in
they might
Austin.
cause a crime. You just said that you're willing to give. You want to put surveillance everywhere to stop crimes. Why don't we give the guns away?
I guess just for self-defense, right?
Oh my god, what a great argument. Vito, you just got fucking
Wow.
destroyed. Holy shit.
Let's hope you never have to defend yourself against the government, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
when would
guys.
that happen?
Oh, I got
Guys.
another one. Oh my
Holy
god.
shit. Vito,
So
do you
you're gonna
have
give the
any
government.
comeback
You're gonna
to
give
that?
the government everything. You're gonna give them your exact location and access to your butthole. But you think holding onto your gun is gonna allow you to protect yourself against them?
I guess, yeah. I don't know. I have.
Okay.
I don't own a gun. But
And when
I
the
live in
butthole
Texas.
searching brigade that you have signed off on, that you've written into law, can come into your house at any point in time. Sorry, did I go out there for a second?
No.
When the butthole searching brigade comes to your house, and they'll know exactly how many guns you have because you've given them that information. There's no protecting that butthole, boy. Governments are going to be all up in them guts.
I mean, what are other scenarios of sacrificing like personal privacy?
Do you
for
need one
national
beyond the government searching your butthole at any point in time? You didn't even push back on that. Push back
Yeah,
on
I'm not
that.
saying
Say
they
no.
can search my butthole whenever. They have to
Thank
have like
you,
probable
thank
cause
you.
for drugs up my butthole,
Don't
dude.
even probable cause it. Don't even give them that. Don't give them a fucking inch. They have no reason to go in your butthole. If you have drugs in your butthole, you deserve those drugs, and the government should legalize all of them and allow you to keep them there as long as you fucking want.
So you think you should be allowed to just smuggle drugs in your butthole and
Yes.
stuff?
Yes.
All right.
yes.
Well, I don't, I guess.
All consensual crimes should be legal.
Huh?
If I want to
Consensual
sell someone
crime.
drugs and someone else wants to buy the drugs, that is a consenting agreement. As long as I have not in some way misled them as to what the drugs will do or the dangers of the drugs, we have an agreement. They have all the information they need to make that transaction. And we should be allowed to, as two consenting adults, trade drugs. That's it.
Wait, hold on. Let me dig deeper into that. So if somebody wants to create a snuff film, and one person's like, I want to die, I want you to kill me on video, or whatever the fuck. Like, would you be cool with that shit?
If you could somehow prove that the person who wanted to be killed was not suffering from some sort of psychosis, I think that would be the issue. Is I think anybody who wants to be, well, I don't know. It's a tough question, but I would argue
you're
that
kind of crazy. I don't even know.
Well, I mean, are you against euthanasia in general? Like, if somebody says, I want to commit suicide and I want to do it with the assistance of a doctor, are you against that?
I don't know. I haven't thought about that a lot, but not
Well, it's a
necessarily.
great debate when you go,
depending
I
on
don't
the
know.
scenario.
Wait,
Just
hold
answer
on.
the question.
That was a great segue, by the way, because I do have a question about that. Should individuals have the right to end their own lives through euthanasia, even in cases
Absolutely.
of non-terminal illness? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
As long as it can
So
be proved that they're not suffering from some sort of temporary insanity or some sort. I mean, they would have to go through some rigorous mental health check.
So let me ask both of you then. If let's say the person was depressed, would you then be like, cool, I'll help you kill yourself?
I'm not gonna do it, but I'm not gonna stop them from doing it. It's their right. It's their life.
You'd support that?
Support it how? Like the
So
rights?
you'd support the right of a person.
I don't have to think it's good or bad.
To end their life medically.
I think your life is your own. I can't tell you what to do with it. And if you decide the best way, the thing you want to do with it is to end it, I can go, hey, I think that's kind of depressing. I think that's sad. I wish you had found more in life that would encourage you to want to live. But I'm not going to pass a law telling you that you have to agree with me that life has meaning. If you don't think it has meaning and that's the choice you want to make, it's your body, and I'm not going to interfere with it.
Nick, what's
So
your
like
thoughts on that?
you're saying anyone should be able to kill themselves with like a doctor's help for any reason?
You're asking me that?
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as they're not suffering from some sort of like severe mental illness.
Wow.
I
so
don't know.
you'll let
Shouldn't they
doctors-
just put like support in place to like help those people instead?
No, like that would exist as well alongside it. Well, hold on. You can have those support systems, and those support systems already exist. I'm saying on top of the existing support systems, if somebody goes, I truly find life hellish. I do not enjoy living it. I have tried everything. I am not having a good time. I've tried every drug under the sun, and every day to me is pain and torture. I want to end my life. I'm not going to say I agree with them. I would say, well, I hope you keep trying. I hope you find something to live for. But I'm not going to tell the government, hey, you need to pass a rule to stop this guy from killing himself. I don't see any value in it.
Yeah, but sometimes people could feel like that for a long time, and then it completely changes one day.
And some people
So-
might feel that way for a long time, and it doesn't change.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. I would only like agree with it as I think it should be allowed maybe in very, very, very specific cases. But
Well, you would hope
like
that
terminal
the majority
illness,
of people probably don't want to kill themselves. It's already a very select number of people that choose to commit
I
suicide.
mean, there's a lot of fucking depression right now.
You're right. And honestly, there's a lot of good reasons to want to commit suicide. I understand not wanting to be a part of this fucked society. I get it. Okay? I had a friend commit suicide. I went, I really wish she hadn't have done that. But I look at what was going on in her life, and I understand the motivations for it. And I go, if I was in that similar spot, I can understand why she flirted with this idea and ultimately made a choice I wish she hadn't have made. But, again, I can't entertain the idea that the government's job is to prevent people from making a choice that, let's be clear, humans have been making since the dawn of time. Suicide is not something we've invented in the modern age. It's just a reality of life. And honestly, if there's a way to do it without causing yourself more pain, without it, being potentially, you survive and then you're just horribly crippled and it's even worse. I don't know, man. I don't see
Maybe
the
they'd
harm.
have to. Maybe if they had to go through like required therapy and treatments for a while,
There should be a lot of
try
stopgap.
to fix it. Yeah.
I think that this is something that they go, you got to try at least 5 years of therapy, 10 years of therapy. But that's the thing is when I read these stories of people who are just terminally depressed, they'll tell you, it's been like this for 20 years. I'm miserable out of my mind. I don't want to keep doing this. Please, for the love of God, I just want a doctor to let me sleep. And let's be real, everybody dies at some point. Okay, if you hasten the end by, 20, 30 years, it's tragic, but it was an inevitability to begin with,
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of round 6. Congratulations to the both of you for making it to the final round of episode 16 of the greatest show on this goddamn
If you don't want the
platform,
government in
Kick
your
or Keep.
butthole, vote for me.
There we go.
That's it.
That's your
Bottom
appeal.
line.
Nick, what's your
Government
appeal?
out of your
Go ahead.
butthole.
Fuck the
Vote for
people,
me.
Nicholas.
You should be allowed to kill yourself if you have to talk to guys like this, guys.
Nick, there you go. Beautiful.
You should
I
be
was
allowed
about
to
say
kill
you have as
yourself
much
if
charisma as
Nick
a fucking
votes to
corpse.
let the government
Come
invade
on.
your butthole. Jesus Christ, man.
I mean, don't
Stop giving
threaten
away
me
your
with a good time.
rights. America. A vote for me is a vote for freedom. A vote for Nick is a vote for a big grubby hand up your asshole taking away the drugs you paid for. And that
Hey,
you
some
deserve.
people might like that.
Mm.
Wow.
Are you
Well,
against the
you should be able to
LGBT?
pay for that as well.
Well, this is a close poll. It's within 4 points. Okay, make sure to vote, guys, because this is
Hey, let me just say this real quick. This is DGG versus CX. I'm talking to the both of you. CX, DGG, you have your pride on the line. So far, it's 2-0 CX. Every time that motherfucker came through, he whooped your asses in your goddamn home
Wow,
stadium.
are you influencing the polls now?
No, I'm not. All I'm saying is both fucking fan bases
EX in
need
the
to
chat,
fucking
boys.
push hard for their champion. You need to make your presence be felt. If you're CX, spam nontent. Spam nontent. I need to see some
Who brought the
nontent.
fire today? Who brought the fire? Who brought the fun? Because if I don't win, I'm never coming back, and this show will fail. So think about that when you vote. Do you want more Nick?
There we go.
Or do you want more fire? More good times?
I'm just waiting for these niggas to be 3-0, low key. Because if they get 3-0 with home fucking court advantage, this is fucking.
And I didn't even
Kick.com
really say
/Destiny.
anything either.
Yeah,
I like
that
the
would
Nick
be.
Larger.
Well, that would be kind of
Oh
crazy.
no,
At this point, Nick is
Torontos,
fucking shitting on them.
you're now you got the people voting hard. Oh Jesus. I'm gonna
Keep
set
on
a time.
coming, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna set a timer for this, guys. Okay, where I'm gonna close
Everybody
this.
watched the show knows who the winner was.
Hey,
I get it.
this is
I get
a
it.
fight for
Nick's
their
a
fucking
popular,
honor.
Nick's
Okay,
a
you got a
popular guy.
1 minute timer right now. Okay, and then I'm gonna call it. Good luck, guys. This is very, very, very close. 50.8% to 49.2%.
Wow.
Holy shit, ladies
Holy
and
shit.
gentlemen, this is way too close for comfort. We've got 2 men that have went
on,
through the
chat.
gauntlet. 8
Come on.
contestants, 6 eliminated, 2 left standing in the Coliseum of fucking war and debate. The greatest show on the fucking internet, kick or keep. Ladies and gentlemen, your honor, your pride, your integrity, your fucking goddamn soul
GGG
is on the
community.
line.
I summon your powers. Vote
Will
for
you
veto.
will you listen to veto?
15
Or
seconds.
will you listen to Nicholas?
Wow.
Nicholas is not even.
Q
he's vacant.
unironically
Take a
throwing
Go.
and changing the entire poll structure just by
What
calling
did
out
I do?
DGG.
What did I do? I'm just
I am
asking
so
who
sorry.
wants to vote for who.
Well, listen, you know, as we go 58, 59, 60, Nick, you fought hard and you were doing well, and I don't know what Q has against you, but
Damn.
Q invoked the name of DGG and they came out swinging hard for our food desert man Vito over here.
I won.
Holy shit! Vito, congratulations! You're the winner of episode 16 of Kick or Keep.
Rookie of the year, baby. First show, first W, and I look forward to bringing home many more.
Wait, Vito, do you even stream on Kick?
No, fuck Kick.
No, hey, whoa! He didn't mean that. Just kidding.
Hey, Vito.
I love
Vito,
Kick. That
you
was a
did say so,
joke.
though.
I love Kick. Everybody, you guys, you got to subscribe to Destiny on Kick. I got to make a Kick. I think I might have a Kick.
How am I supposed to send you money? These are gifted subs, you fucking moron.
Hey, pal, who give, bro?
Wait, actually?
Yeah, it is.
Nobody told me the rules. They told me like
Unless you're-
yesterday. Do you want to be on this show?
Okay,
Hold
shoot
on,
me.
hold on.
Send me your
People
PayPal
don't
address,
know.
and I'll send you $500. Good job.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, there we
Thank
go.
you, sir.
Nicholas, shot yourself out. Go ahead.
Kick.com/Nick White, 2 IRL streams, and then Nick White on YouTube.
There we go. Thank you for coming on. Vito.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Can I plug?
Lovely Nick. Plug. Vito,
Guys,
go ahead.
I'm going to set up a Kick account. It will be kick.com/Vito Comedy. We're going to set that up right now. But if you had fun and you like comedy, I urge you to go to youtube.com/Biggest Problem and listen to the Biggest Problem in the Universe podcast. Destiny, you've been on many episodes. You enjoy the show with the great Dick Masterson.
Yeah, it's okay.
You cocksucker. We need people to subscribe, please. youtube.com/Biggest Problem. Best podcast in the universe. You're going to love it. Please check it out. And you can find me on YouTube at youtube.com/Vito. Check out my new comic book at superkiller.org.
God damn, bro. You're going to plug your next meal, too? Come on, Vito.
Come meet
Jesus.
me at the Olive Garden. Unlimited breadsticks for everybody.
All right,
All right,
there we
brother.
go.
Biggest problem in
Thank
the
you for coming
universe. Thank you for having me. God bless America. Take care of yourself.